Oh, hello there. Hi. This is Brent, one of the hosts of the podcast. Wanted to let you know that this is a dual spoiler cast for Yakuza Like a Dragon or Yakuza 7 and Lost Judgment. Also, want to let you know this podcast is a little weird. Andrew was telling me right beforehand that he door dashed a burrito, and the person who delivered his burrito was on some dank shit, as they say. And it kind of seeped into his burrito a little bit. He's kind of out of it the entire podcast, if I'm being honest. I ended up recapping the plot of Yakuza 7 and Lost Judgment. He was able to contribute a little bit here and there, but unfortunately it kind of led to this podcast being a tad strange, I guess is what you would say. I guess is how I would put it. So yeah, it's I think it might be a little hard to listen to if you just try to listen to it. Full spoilers for Yakuza 7 Lost Judgment. There's totally some stuff we forgot to talk about, like a ton of stuff in Lost Judgment because my throat was starting to hurt. This podcast is pretty long, and I think a thing or two in Yakuza 7. There's a couple other side quests I want to talk about, but yeah, it's a little rough. I didn't have any notes. I think if me and him do a spoiler cast next time, I'm going to try and make sure that A, I have notes, and also B, gonna make sure that we don't sit there and just recap the plot of the entire game or movie again. I think it would probably flow a lot better if we just assume everyone who's listening has gone through the thing that we're talking about. It's probably a better approach. Yeah, so as a slight apology, if this episode's kind of bad, the next episode is probably going to be either me and Ryven sitting down and talking about the Muv-Luv alternative anime, or maybe, well, me and Andrew might talk about Shin Megami Tensei 5. I haven't talked to him about this extensively, so who knows. Anyway, enjoy the episode if you want to. Or don't. I really don't care. Yeah. Okay, bye. Alright, we are back with another set of spoiler casts here. We're doing a dual one today.
You thought we were out of the spoiler cast arc, but here we are once again.
Mm-hmm.
The last podcast was filler.
I don't know if I would consider the last podcast filler. It's we kind of we take a break and we go into spoiler casts when we go through something that we think we're going to talk a lot about it.
Yeah.
So what we're doing, my goal for the last year has been to catch up with the Yakuza series.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I got through Kiwami 2
Yes.
at the end of last year, and now, then this year I played Yakuza 3, Yakuza 5, because 4 was the first Yakuza game I played, so I went ahead and skipped over that.
Rubber bullets.
And then, it's really good. It's so stupid. And then I got to Yakuza 6, and now
the best
I finally
twist.
played...
I don't know what you're talking about. So dumb. I love it.
What? What do you mean?
The fucking boat.
It is pretty funny. I like the boat, and just comes out of nowhere.
Oh.
It is pretty solid.
Anyways.
Yeah, so then we finally got to play Yakuza 7, and then immediately when I was playing Yakuza 7, Lost Judgment came out. And I went through, and we also beat that. When did you beat 7?
When did it come out?
It came out last year. Like November of last year?
Probably a week or two after it came out.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so we're going to do a duel for Yakuza 7 and Lost Judgment, the last two games from Ryuga Gotoku Studios.
B.
Over there. Yeah, so yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Yeah, Yakuza 7. Overall, I really like Yakuza 7.
Ichiban's a
I
good protagonist.
He's really good. For reference, I will post an Imgur link in the episode description of my Yakuza series game rankings, which for reference I will.
The fact 2 is
send
not an
Andrew.
S tier upsets me.
I'll send it to Andrew as well. But basically, my S tier, my top 3 of the series, in no particular order, are Yakuza 0, Yakuza 7, and Lost Judgment.
Which is a really weird choice, but Lost Judgment that high.
I mean, I really like Lost Judgment. We'll get to that in the second half of the podcast, but
2 needs to be S tier, and I will fight you on that.
hey, I really like 2.
It's my favorite.
2's great.
Kiryu's story should have ended there. And then we could have just went on to somebody else in 3.
That is a good point. I feel like the weird transitionary period after Yakuza 2, where it's like they're trying to end his story but keep bringing him back for some reason.
You mean that weird transitional
weird.
period where the original staff left and everyone else is just like, oh fuck, how do we write this?
Yeah.
Orphanage.
Kaoru goes to America.
Never seen again.
It's like, I forgot that happened in Yakuza 3, and I'm like, should I move Yakuza 5 up to C and you can leave Yakuza 3 and D?
I mean, 5's definitely C-worthy.
Yeah, I don't know. I flip-flop between 3 or 5 being my least favorite. I have not played Dead Souls, which is why Dead Souls is in the category Dead Souls.
The one nobody likes.
I should buy it and play it. That's totally something I should do.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
But October is past. We missed Spoopy Month.
Yeah, we did miss Spoopy Month. Then there's the 2 PSP spin-off games, which the first one has a fan translation. The second one's getting a fan translation next year.
I forgot those even existed, to be honest.
Yeah, though those have the really good lore about how when a new Yakuza joins up, they'll send the new Yakuza to go fight Kiryu as a hazing ritual.
I like this because it's brought up every time we talk about a Yakuza game.
Yeah, which is why Kiryu keeps getting into fights with random punks on the street.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Anyway, Yakuza 7, so finally got to it, and yeah, overall, like I said, it's in my top 3. I really liked it. It's a weird game to talk about because unlike like 4 or 5, this definitely feels like, hey, we're moving on to the next generation of what Yakuza is going to be.
Ignore this tattooed back man in the background. He doesn't
There's
exist.
literally a chapter in Yakuza 7 that's called Passing the Torch.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty funny. Anyway, so the whole setup with Yakuza 7 is playing as Ichiban, a guy who was born in a soap land, which is like a legal brothel, essentially.
It's a nice loophole where you paid to get bathed, but if you have sex, it's between 2 consenting adults, so they can't do nothing about it because it's a gray area.
Yeah, it's we'll talk about gray areas in a little bit. But,
Bleached.
But yeah, so Ichiban, you play as him. The opening cutscene of the game starts off showing off Masumi Arakawa's backstory.
Yeah.
He's like Ichiban's boss.
Just off the finger.
And yeah, Ichiban, he's a loyal Yakuza. It's like the year 2001. Is that what it is?
I think it's turning to 2000. I think maybe it is.
I know. I think it's turning to 2001 because I remember people wearing those glasses that the 2 eye holes are.
Yeah, because I also remember that, but I remember there being 3 O's, but it also might have been a 1.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a 1. But anyway, something happens, and Ichiban, his boss, is like, "Hey, man, you need to take a fall for the family. And
you need to be a family guy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm just thinking about Ichiban doing the Family Guy falling down. bit.
I can actually see him doing that too. That's the sad part.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, Ichiban goes to prison for 18. Is it 18 years?
Yeah, because he gets out in he gets out in 2019.
Yeah. Okay. It is 18 years. So he goes to prison for 18 years, and when he gets out, no one's there. Like, his boss isn't there. Like, doesn't know what the hell's happening. He ends up breaking into like a meeting, and Arakawa shoots him, and that's how he wakes up in Yokohama, the new city for Yakuza.
In the dump.
Yeah.
Saved by hobos.
He was saved by hobos, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much the basic setup of Yakuza 7, where it kind of starts off. So now it's like, okay, Ichiban, he's homeless, and he's got to kind of work his way back up.
We need to talk about his perm.
Oh, his great hair.
Yeah.
How he gets out, he tries to go to the barber, and like, she fucked up his hair.
She doesn't know what a perm is because no one's got one in 15 years.
Yeah.
Because the perm is the ultimate hairstyle. It's just like Josuke.
Yeah. So I guess it's kind of weird talking about this game, because, you know, that's like the basic plot setup. The biggest difference that's easily noticeable is how the game is now a turn-based JRPG.
Like Dragon Quest.
Yeah, Ichiban has a line in the beginning where he's like, oh, you know, when I'm fighting, I just start thinking in Dragon Quest terms.
So I let them punch me so they get a turn.
Yeah, going into it, I was really worried that it would feel awkward, like just them turning it to a turn-based JRPG, but honestly, it kind of works.
No, it does.
Like, yeah, like, I was surprised at how competently put together it was. And, yeah, I guess we can just start talking with the gameplay. What did you think of the gameplay overall?
I enjoyed it. However, there are some boss fights where I said to myself, if this was a normal Yakuza game, this boss would be dead already.
Yes, that's probably my biggest issue with it. The real final boss in particular was like that.
Yeah.
Not the guy you fight after him, but yeah, that one where it's like, 20 minutes of whittling down his health, and it's like, would have gone over a lot better.
I think I really started to notice that when there's a certain tattooed man boss fight who doesn't exist. Don't talk about him. Shh.
Yeah, no, don't worry. The government paid money. Don't worry.
I was paid by the government. I don't exist. Goodbye.
Yeah, so overall, I like the gameplay. Any issues I have with it could easily be, like, smoothed over in a sequel. Kind of how I saw it. Like, I think one of the things that I found super annoying is it is almost impossible to avoid a fight.
Yeah.
If you're like running down the street and it's like I'm on the other side of the street, but they see me and now I'm in a fight. And
yeah,
I was wishing the game would have like what Persona has, where you hit the fast forward button and they just all auto attack really fast.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, which the game does have an auto battle function, but I don't think I ever used it really.
It's really slow.
Yeah, it is really slow. The gameplay overall, like, it is like a little slow. There's like some overly long animations that I wish you could skip.
No, I have to watch the summoning cutscenes every time.
You can skip those though.
But I don't care. They're great.
Did you get any of the special summons you get with the Tojo clan crests?
Yes.
I got the Dojima one.
It's fucking stupid.
Let
me summon ghosts, and we all have guns.
Yeah. Okay.
Look.
This is going off on a little tangent about that, but it's all the ex-leaders of the Tojo clan, right? And the ones that have like smoke at their feet are dead. The only ones that didn't have that were Daigo and fucking Sarah. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I wonder if Sarah's gonna come back.
I mean, I like the Majima summon.
Me too. That one's pretty good.
Just Kingdom Hearts ass shit.
Yeah, it's great. Anyway, back with the gameplay. Yeah, overall, I think the gameplay's pretty good. I do think that I wish leveling jobs went a little faster.
Yeah, no, that needs a different, like,
Yeah,
scale.
I realize this is the first JRPG I played that has the job system that isn't Final Fantasy XIV.
I mean, have you never played 3?
No, I have not played 3.
Oh.
I haven't played 3 or 5.
Oh.
I kept barely missing it.
They're on Steam.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's I'll probably end up playing the Pixel remasters at some point.
That's a real poor decision, but you do you.
What do you mean?
I don't like how they look.
I like how they look. I like that and the rearranged music and stuff. They're a lot better when you install the font fix.
Ah, there's the font fix, I see.
So the font doesn't look fucking awful.
Yeah, that was a big complaint I had. I can't read.
Yeah, it's bad kerning. But anyway, yeah, I like that. You know, like I said, jobs need to be have like quicker leveling up. I like the jobs that were available. I thought they were pretty fun.
Yeah.
I didn't see all of them.
That's unfortunate.
Because I ended up getting into a groove where I was like, okay, I have a really good job for all of my guys. They're all covering like the elements pretty well. I'm probably just gonna stick with this to the end of the game. Let's see, there's that. Like some little bit overly long combat animations. I like the Pound Mates idea. I think that's pretty good.
Love
like
the name.
Yeah, you get the summons like Gary Buster Holmes,
a crawfish,
the Diaper Man.
the diaper. I forgot about them. Forgot they came back.
Yeah, what was it? The biker, the weapons dealer.
So like I like how every time I talk to a friend about Yakuza, like, doesn't that game have like giant adult babies? I'm like, let me explain. There's context to that.
Yeah, it's it's their kink.
I just love that explanation. The best way to describe a Yakuza game is you're watching a Scorsese film, but then like every 30 minutes plays an episode of The Simpsons. Like, I saw that on Twitter years ago. I was like, you know what? That is the best explanation.
Yeah, that is a pretty good explanation. You know, lots of crime drama and stuff. The few times you do a dungeon, which is kind of loosely put, there's not a lot of them, which I was fine with.
2 or 3, technically.
Yeah, if you're not counting the underground sewers, then yeah, it's about 2 or 3. Yeah, which I was like, the dungeons were fine, overall, but I don't think the game's missing out by not having any more. I'm trying to think. There are... Yeah, there's the whole, like, not being able to avoid fights, which that becomes a problem, like, when you get, like, start getting higher level, and it's like, I'm level 30 running around, and now this level 5 enemy is trying to fight me, and I have to...
The Berserker.
Sit there and go through with that. Yeah, the Berserker. Lots of great enemy names, like Hungry Hungry Homeless. And
Ichiban is a funny man. Yeah, you gotta explain this is all in Ichiban's imagination.
Yeah, there's like a part where he sees a bat in the ground and he pulls it out like he's a fucking RPG hero, and then enemies start transforming, and he's like, "Whoa, did you guys see them transform?" And then everyone's like, "Are you okay?"
You high, man?
Yeah. I will say, the few times I did the underground dungeon, I think those are incredibly bland, but I guess they're just there to grind. If
They
you want,
are.
you go.
That's what I did.
You go find the homeless Jesus, and you get a shit ton of experience.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, the vagabond.
Yeah, and you just punch him in the face, and he explodes.
Yeah, and you get a shit ton of experience for it, and
He's
so
the metal slime, because this is like Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
I like
the
how
trick is you go, you look up a guide on where to get the experience boosters for every job, and you just go down there and run between doors, killing them.
I like how that it's like Dragon Quest line just kind of stops after like chapter 3.
Mm-hmm. I thought he would bring it up a lot more often.
It just kind of just stops happening after he gets a job.
Yeah. He's like, I don't have time to think about video games. I got to break dance.
And I also like how the jobs are actual jobs.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty clever. I had Ichiban as Breaker for a little while because you do so much AoE damage with him.
I kept him hero most of the game.
I put him to hero at the end. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we'll keep talking about gameplay systems. I think this is a good part to bring that up. I had him as hero because I'm like, I want to get his ultimate weapon.
It's fucking
which
great.
This game has a crafting system where you just throw materials and spend money on it. I think the crafting system, if they do a sequel, needs to be scaled back a little bit and not cost as much.
She was my favorite girl.
She was pretty good. I didn't end up dating anyone. I didn't get to the point where I could do that.
Oh, you didn't get the Persona 4 cutscene.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing like a screenshot where they all beat the shit out of him, and you like learn a skill.
Yeah.
What's the skill?
I can't remember. It's been like 2 years, fam. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's only been a year, but anyway.
It's close enough. It's almost 2. Alright, we're in fucking November at this point. Drop my phone.
Yeah, but I think the crafting system needs to be scaled back a bit because I was trying to make his ultimate weapon, and I fucking gave up when it's like, you got to start spending 10 million yen to craft a single weapon. I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's fine. I'll just have this really powerful one that I made, and
like I never had problems with money, but I also really kind of cornered the Ichiban marketing circuit.
Me too. I the second I unlocked the business minigame, I 100% completed it.
But did you get the secret character?
Yes.
Okay, that's all that matters.
She is super powerful when she throws thumbtacks.
Yeah, and she's not in any cutscene.
Yeah, which is unfortunate, but I guess that's understandable.
No,
you know?
it's like old Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah.
Because in Final Fantasy VII, right, in the ending, right, Vincent and Yuffie aren't in the cutscene, even if you have them in the party.
Right. Yeah, I imagine that like that thing was a lot easier to do in like the SNES era with there's 2 characters in 6 that are optional. There's like a Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget the other, but yeah. Yeah, I had her the business mini game I thought was pretty fun. I ended up liking that a lot.
I enjoy yelling, "I'm sorry."
Yeah, I like the ultimate heat move you can do where he jumps out from behind the table and like gets on all fours and bows his head on the ground.
Please forgive me.
It's pretty good. I feel like because if you run through a cycle, you get 3 million yen, which is a pretty good way to grind money.
Yeah.
I think a cycle takes a little too long though. I wish you could automate it a little more.
Yeah, cause I think I spent like a good couple hours just grinding everything.
Yeah, so that was a little annoying, but this is the first time I've ever interacted with a business minigame in these games.
Did you not do the one in 0?
I did not know.
Oh, you missed out.
I didn't end up doing it. Yeah, I figured I did miss out.
Because that's how you learn their fucking 4th style.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really great because Kiryu plays like he does in every other game.
What about Majima? What is his 4th style?
Oh, the fucking Mad Dog or whatever. What is he called? Mad Dog or what? I can't think of his name.
The Mad Dog of Shimano?
Yeah, that style.
Shimano?
Where you pretty much get to play as the boss fight version of him in the games.
Yeah, he pulls out his knife.
Yeah, and it's really fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's just that heat move where he stabs a guy and he's like, "You're pathetic," and then he pulls it out and they die.
Yeah. yeah, it is pretty good. Yeah, overall, I like the business minigame. I like the story associated with it. I like the dumb cutscenes you get.
They're great.
Yeah, I like the first one you get where the little girl's crying. It's like, it's Ichiban,
Ichiban.
and then he's laughing.
I
Um,
That's the better one. Like the second one's fine, but it's like the first
the second one
just
feels very
perfect.
corporate.
Yeah, the second was corporate. The first one's just perfection.
Yeah. And then another thing I really liked was the party chat feature where you get like little conversations.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I wish I could have seen more. I didn't end up seeing a whole lot, but you have to kind of like run around and
Did you
you
see
get
the
some
one
sometimes.
about Ichiban talks about how he's caught up to the manga to still not finish?
Yeah, yeah. That one's pretty good. It's like, oh, is he talking about Hunter x Hunter or Berserk?
Let's hope he was
Probably
talking about
Berserk.
Hunter x Hunter because
I mean, the game was made before the guy died.
I know, I understand. At this point, he'll never finish.
Yeah. Yes, that was pretty good. Did I do any of the other mini games?
I
Was batting in this one? I don't think I did batting.
It was because
Okay.
he swings a baseball bat.
I did some karaoke. I should also mention I played with the English dub.
Ah, yes. I did not.
Yeah, the English dub is really good. I will say. I think everyone's perfectly cast. Hearing English Baka Mitai is fucking weird.
Dame Dane? Dame yo. Dame yo.
God, okay, what does he say in English? I think he goes like, "I'm such a mess." I can't sing, so I'm not gonna attempt it. But I was trying to think what other. Oh yeah, there's the can mini game too.
Yeah.
That one. I did the one time you're supposed to do that. I didn't do it any other time.
I think I did it a couple times. I had to grind for one of the prizes.
Oh, you got prizes for it?
Yeah, like you can exchange for like it was a shop,
Okay.
and you can exchange points for prizes.
Okay. Okay, cool. I played one round of Dragon Kart.
Only one?
My biggest issue was that if I accidentally hit someone in the back, I lost all momentum and I stopped. And that made it just frustrating enough to where I'm like, I don't know if I want to try playing this again.
That's fair. It's fine. Pocket Circuit Fighter's there.
He is. I'm like, because I was thinking for a second, I'm like, is this Pocket Circuit Fighter? It looks like him. And then I'm like, oh yeah, it is. I'm glad he's doing well.
He didn't
Wonder
age
what his-
well, but he's doing well.
Wonder what his wife and kid who are in Hiroshima are up to.
It's fine. They just moved with him.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Just don't worry about it. He's not a virgin anymore, guys. It's fine.
Yeah. And I think, is that all the mini games that are in Yakuza 7?
Karaoke was back. The cans, Dragon Cart, business. Did they have the fucking cube? The fucking board game? I don't remember.
No, that's only in Judgment that they have the board game. Obviously, there's stuff like shogi and mahjong, but I don't interact with that stuff.
I learned how to play shogi through that game, and then I forgot how to play it.
One day, I will play mahjong and learn and expand my brain.
There's the arcade games, Virtua Fighter.
Yeah, I didn't play any of the arcade games.
Darts is back. Golf. The movie theater. That's what I was forgetting about.
Oh yeah, the movie theater. I did that twice, I think.
So it's also the vocational school, but my favorite.
Yes, I did all the vocational school.
Did you do the cabaret club?
No.
Which is really how you get bond levels up with your male party members.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
This is where you just spend all your fucking business money
Yeah.
on strippers and blow. But anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So the final movie Ichiban has to sit through is a documentary about a man born with a ram head.
Okay.
You know, like the guy shooting the energies at you in the movie theater.
Yeah.
You see, RGG Studios is clever.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta talk about the vocational school because the start of that subquest line. Oh no, he's speaking English.
Oh, so it's really funny when you play with the dub. Ichiban looks at the camera and gives a
like,
thumbs
nods.
up.
Yeah, he's like, we know.
It's like, yeah, we know this sounds weird. Yeah, now see, if I was gonna date anyone, I would have dated the vocational school girl, because that way I could cuck Johnny on Bosch. Because he dubs the guy who introduces you to that. He's like, I got 7 certificates. Like, I don't know what that means, but okay.
She doesn't care.
Yeah.
Just doesn't care.
Oh, let's see. I guess in terms of like other stuff that isn't the main story, I thought a lot of the subquests were really good. There's the one with the guy pissing in the river, and they won't stop making piss jokes.
Yeah.
What else? What else are there? There's the circus quest line, which is like 3.
Oh yeah, with the fucking animals. Oh yeah.
The one that has that famous screenshot where it's like, "Well, glad everything's better," and like shit's on fire, and there's a monkey.
The monkey. He's driving the crane.
I like how the animals kept getting out.
So great.
I like how the construction equipment made dragon noises.
Yeah. For no reason.
I'm like, okay, that is pretty stupid. There's one with the giant Roomba.
I forgot about the giant Roomba.
And you fight the giant Roomba. You also fight the giant Roomba, an alternate version at the end of the underground dungeon.
Yeah.
Let me think what else. Some other good side quests. Trying to think, because I did most of the side quests. Like, I went around and I tried doing all of them that I could. I just didn't do any of the ones associated with Dragon Cart. And I got most of them. Yeah, like, there's some pretty good stuff there. You have anything else with the gameplay you want to talk about? Any other, like, gameplay systems outside the main story?
We talked about the RPG, the class system, the crafting system. I mean, I kind of briefly hit on this, the fucking, like, social link system.
Oh, yeah, the bond stuff. I thought that was pretty good. I liked all of I did everyone except for Zhao. I did not have enough time to get Zhao leveled up, but yeah, I liked all of those.
You see,
I really liked
Brent,
Adachi's story.
What you were supposed to do was you're supposed to take him to the cabaret club.
Yeah, I got everyone leveled up through the bonds pretty easily throughout the main story.
Right.
Let's see, trying to think here. Yeah, the bond system's pretty good. I really liked Adachi's story. Which I like all the party members in this, by the way. I think they're all pretty good.
They are.
Even I feel like
redacted character who's not redacted.
You mean Joongi Han? Who I saw him and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? And I was so confused. I had to look it up. Because I was like, okay, what the fuck is this? Like,
It's almost like they're like, wait, we kind of wasted a really popular character here.
it's like, oh, okay, he was a body double. Okay.
Just fucking, I was like, wait a minute. I played 6. You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, I was super confused about that, but yeah, I liked everyone's like little stories. I should go look up Zhao's story at some point, but I added a lot of good stuff to the characters. Okay, I remembered a side quest. Remember the Onomichio side quest?
Vaguely.
It's this guy's selling a bunch of figures, but some of them are fakes and they're blowing up.
Yes.
You have to pick out the real ones, and then you beat up people dressed as Onomichio.
Yeah, the fake ones.
Like, okay, that is pretty good.
I forgot about that, yeah.
The business minigame gives you the stupidest fucking heat move, which is the orbital laser.
It's so fucking dumb.
It's good.
Here, let me spend 50 million yen. Blow them up.
I like the guy who's like, yes, I'm collecting data on Sujimon, which are the enemies that you fight in the game. And when you go to him and he's like, pick which one you like, the red Sujimon, the blue Sujimon, or the green Sujimon. I'm like, okay, shut the fuck up.
That was great because it doesn't fucking matter.
I'm like, shut up. This doesn't need to be here.
That was great because he's the final Sujimon.
Yeah. But yeah, because I just remember that the Onomichio side quest. Oh yeah, there's but yeah, like overall, I really liked a lot of the side quests in the game.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I was like, it's impressive that like the studio is able to put out like a game every like 18 months that has a bunch of side quests that are good.
They're pretty well written.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, going back to the character.
Yeah.
Going back to the to your party, I really like the party. You know, like I like Adachi and Nanba and Psycho, which are basically like the core party. Then you get other party members, Jungi Han, Zhao, and Eri, who
secret party.
She's a she doesn't have like any impact on the story whatsoever, which is a little disappointing. But
well, fuck is. Because I thought, like, the business minigame, I thought that was part of the main story. Was it not? Like, just, like, briefly.
It's briefly, but you have to, like, level your business up a certain amount, and then she joins your party.
Yeah. That's why I knew she was a secret character. I thought, like, it was, like, briefly there, but then they just don't talk about it ever again.
Yeah. But yeah, overall I really like the party too. Like, I think, so in Yakuza 6, you kind of start to see the kind of structure we're going to go with for both Yakuza 7 and a little bit with, like, Lost Judgment, but,
yeah.
Where that's, like, a lot of portions of Yakuza 6 where you're just running around with the Hiroshima guys with you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more than just Kiryu in battle.
Right.
But yeah, overall, I really like the party. The Bond's social link stuff is pretty good too. I wish that, like, because whenever you get to the lock, any other Bond experience you get is just like, it doesn't count.
Right.
Which is something I'm not a fan of. But like I said, it's like a lot of stuff that can be smoothed out in the next game.
Right.
And let me think. I guess some more with like the battle mechanics. One of the things that I was kind of missing a bit were heat moves, which you do get them. Like you get the big flashy special attacks you can do. Like
right.
I opened up my Twitter to look at videos I posted. Like there's one that you do with the idol job where you get a bunch of like nerds with glow sticks to beat the shit out of the enemy. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's pretty good. The one I used a lot is Nanba summoning a shit ton of pigeons.
That was great.
Yeah, that one does a shit ton of damage.
Also, like when he does the big fireball breath, they just take the big old swig and then it's just bang.
Yeah, that's pretty good too. Something I'm not the biggest fan of is like the weird positioning that happens in battle. Like,
Right.
I'm like, I want to go attack this enemy, then another enemy kicks me and cancels my attack. I'm like, that doesn't feel great. I'm not a big fan of that. Some of the AoE moves have very unclear AoE ranges.
Yeah. It's because you don't know the range of their stands.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that, like I said, it could easily be fixed in the next one, where it's like Nanba has an attack where he puts alcohol in his mouth, spits it out with fire, and it says attacks an enemy area, and I was so confused as like, there's a guy standing like a foot away from this other dude, and he's not getting hit at all, and I'm like, they can probably be a lot clearer with that.
Because they're keeping the fucking RPG aesthetics for 8.
Yeah, which will be super interesting. I hope that they're able to refine it a lot more, which they probably will. It's like the thing with these games is that they keep refining the longer they go on.
Right.
I think that's all the gameplay stuff I wanted to mention. Oh, well, I guess it kind of ties in a bit with the story, so we'll also go back to it later. But there's a part where you go to Sotenbori, which I was not expecting.
Right.
I was disappointed there weren't any side quests there. I feel like that's a missed opportunity. But you go to Sotenbori, and it's like, yeah, I want to go to this shopping mall. You go to the shopping mall, and the shopping mall's not there anymore. And it's been replaced with the
Don Quixote.
Right, Don Quixote isn't in the series anymore.
Rip Don Quixote.
I wonder what happened.
What did happen?
I know the spot that where the Don Quixote was at in Kamurocho has been replaced with the police station.
It's because they kicked them out because they were corrupt. Clearly.
Oh, wait, did that happen?
I don't know. Probably not.
Okay, I'm like, is there like a Don Quixote cartel I'm not aware of?
Don Quixote. Let's check the Yakuza wiki. Let's check the trivia section.
Yeah, that is weird that it's not in the series anymore, because...
Implying the licensing deal has expired. That's
okay.
all it's stated. A Don Quixote story appears in Ryuga Gakuto Ishin, despite the game being set over 110 years before Don Quixote was founded. Thanks, Yakuza Wiki.
I need to play the samurai games, but I wish they would have patches.
Right, so I think... Because I swear, like, Sega put out a survey about Yakuza games, like, would you be interested if we re-released older games?
Oh yeah, they're probably going to remaster those at some point.
Oh, I think they will. I think we're going to see those after 8. That's my theory.
Yeah, maybe, because I guess, would 8 be next year?
I believe so.
Maybe, because like they do it, the cycle's about 18 months, I realized.
Right.
So, if Yakuza 7 came out January of 2020, and then, Lost Judgment just came out, so...
Yeah,
we probably won't see anything about it until early 2023. About a new game, anyway. If they want to, like, remaster the old ones, then we'll probably end up seeing those sooner.
Maybe... Because I swear, they have to be working on those games. Because Sega sees the market in the West now. They're like, hey, they'll buy anything.
Yeah, the series is doing really well. I need to see that fight where they're fighting in the bathhouse and they, like, slap his ass.
Not Kiryu gets his ass grabbed.
Yeah. Anyway, we were talking about Sotenbori.
Yeah.
There's a part you get to the you get to the Sotenbori battle arena,
Mhm.
And all the characters like, man, this would be a good place to train. If we ever need to train for some hard fights that might be coming up. And it's like, okay, I see what you're doing.
Hey, you should grind here.
I'm glad that I knew about it because I remember one of the big complaints I heard about this game was that there was a weird difficulty spike in like chapter 12. I think is what it was.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna over prepare for that. I was like 7 levels above the boss, and I had Ichiban close to his ultimate weapon. But anyway, I think that's enough for the gameplay mechanics. We can talk about the story a bit. There was a bit in the intro that I didn't cover where Ichiban is helping out. What did you send me? Oh, there it is. Yeah, his ass getting grabbed.
Anyways, yeah, he's collecting money, and he's like, "We're not taking this money. It's dirty money."
Yeah, because he was selling animal fuck videos.
Yeah. Hey, you guys want to see some real uncensored porn?
God, I'm like, yeah, that is probably something that would be sold on a black market in Japan in the early 2000s.
Yeah, 'cause I think they can just get it nowadays.
Yeah, it's just like, use NordVPN and
with our sponsor,
America.
Midnight Misconduct.
Are you in Japan and want to watch uncensored porn? Let me tell you about NordVPN. that I think that'd be a pretty good ad for it. But anyway,
look, Nord, if you're listening, if you sponsor us, that's gonna be our commercial. If you're fine with that, send Brent an email.
If you're fine with it. Yeah, he also helps out Arakawa's son, who's in a wheelchair.
The young master?
Yeah, the young master. I forget his first name.
Little bitch.
Yeah, but he's in a wheelchair because he was born with a birth defect. And
his lungs.
Yeah, it makes it hard for him to walk, and he injects himself with like some weird drug, and he's able to walk for a bit.
I like how Judgment just introduced weird drugs into the Yakuza series.
Well, no, the final boss took adrenaline. The final boss of Judgment.
I fucking don't
is what he did.
Alright. It's been a long time since I played that game. Right.
Yeah, I watched someone stream it recently, so it's a little fresher in my mind. But
oh no, there was the blue eyeball medicine.
Oh yeah, the Alzheimer's medication
that turned their eyes blue.
That they were trying to make. And that's why they had to take out the eyes, because the judge eyes, anyway.
Dune reference. Blue eyes. Anyways.
Is that a Dune reference?
I'm just assuming it's blue eyes. So, no, but probably yes.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, this whole thing happens where he's helping out the young master, for his... It's not his birthday, is it? It's his girlfriend's birthday.
No, it is their birthday. Because Ichiban and him share the same birthday.
Right, they do. Okay, yeah.
So maybe it is for her. Because he buys her a present, but I don't... Because the next day is when he turns himself in, and that's his birthday, because it's January 1st.
Right. But yeah, so he ends up, like, overhearing the girl that he was supposedly dating, and, like, the guy that works at the police. Was he a police commissioner at that point?
I don't think at that point, but maybe?
Maybe.
He might have just been a detective.
But yeah, he... Like, they basically, like, talk a bunch of shit about him, and he ends up overhearing it. And, he just tells Ichiban to go home, and...
Take this money and go home.
Yeah, and the next day is when he has to, turn himself in.
Because somebody got shot.
Yes, somebody got shot, and...
because it's a Yakuza game, and someone has to get shot.
He was told that Sawashiro, the family captain, shot someone, and didn't want it reflecting poorly on the family, and it would Did he say it would make the family forced to disband?
I think so. Because he was the only
I think that's
quote
what it
unquote
was.
captain.
Yeah. So the family would be forced to disband and all that stuff. So yeah, Ichiban goes to prison, comes back. A detective named Madachi is trying to get Ichiban to help him out in Yokohama.
You say detective, but he works at the DMV.
Yeah, former detective.
He got forced to the DMV.
Mm-hmm. For some stuff that's explained later, because the investigation he was working on. Plot, yeah. Yeah, he gets shot by Arakawa and wakes up in Yokohama. Has a weird, one-sided 100,000 yen note.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the fake money.
Yeah, the fake money. And ends up meeting Namba, the homeless man, who's kind of the party's wizard because he summons pigeons and spits out alcohol for fireballs.
I like how he assumed Ichiban was using the fake name.
Yeah, because Ichiban means number one, right?
Yeah, because his whole what is his whole name? Hold on.
Ichiban Kasuga?
Yeah, because his name means... It's because his whole fucking name means something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't remember what Kasuga means, but then yeah, it starts off, they're both homeless, Nanba and Ichiban, and they're like, we gotta get jobs. So they go to Hello Work to try and get jobs.
Hello Work.
And end up getting employed by a guy that runs a soap land.
I was also born a soap land.
Adachi is there too, because he got kicked off the force for aiding Ichiban and breaking into someplace.
He got kicked out of the DMV.
Yeah, kicked out of the DMV like a year before retirement. So didn't have his nice pension. And also throughout this, you start working at a soap land and living above a soap land as well. And there's this group called Bleach Japan.
Got me with the soap lands.
Yeah, it's trying to get rid of all the gray zones in Japan's legal system.
Because in Japan, everything's black and white, or sometimes gray.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you see, now, I think this spoiler cast is very apt for November, because I feel like a lot of the people serious about Bleach Japan would participate in No Nut November.
Yeah.
Like, probably. I don't know. It's a weird, like, because Yakuza 7 is super positive towards, like, sex workers and homeless people.
Yeah. Because they get shit on in Japan.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, like, super positive against them. And it's like a bunch of weird young people think they're trying to fix everything, but they're not. And yeah, from there, like, their boss at the soap land ends up dying. And that...
No, they think he was hung, so they thought it was a suicide. Quote unquote.
Yeah, maybe, but then, that's how they end up beating Psycho, who... she's like the twin sister of one of the girls working at the soap land that they were trying to help.
Mm-hmm.
And then that pretty much pushes the domino of them like trying to find out who killed them and stuff. And it's
how
the whole
does
thing
this
in the town.
relate to the note?
Yeah, the weird. You mean the fake money he had in his pocket?
Yeah, the fake note.
Yeah, and there's pretty much there's 3 groups in Ijincho and Yokohama that are kind of keeping everything under control. Mm-hmm. It's the Japanese Yakuza, the Chinese Liumang, and the Korean Komijul.
I like how they separate the different Asians in these games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no secret Koreans.
You can tell who the Koreans are now because they have anime hair.
Yeah, kind of. I guess
it's almost like they got K-pop stars for these people.
Are they K-pop stars?
I'm pretty sure they're K-pop stars. I could be wrong.
Is a Songhui a K-pop star? Huh. Is it like how is it like how like one of the Chinese guys in Yakuza 0 was changed to be a famous Chinese actor or something?
No, he was changed because they didn't like he was made ugly.
Oh right. Okay. I'm gonna go to the Yakuza wiki. I'm gonna look some stuff up. But yeah, so then that kind of sends them off like, we gotta figure out who killed the Soapland boss, and like what does this have to do with the three factions in the city. And they kind of end up in the crossfire between all of them. So I'm here on the Yakuza wiki. I'm gonna look up because I don't remember some stuff. Because I don't remember like the exact like order that stuff went. But yeah, so their big lead is one of the people that might have been there is a guy that works with the Liu Mong.
Mm-hmm.
So like we got to try to find out what's going on, and they end up working at a warehouse, and one of the containers is filled with like paper that's like the exact size of money.
This is weird. Why would they have this paper?
Yeah, and so they're trying to figure out what the hell is his name? Mabuchi. They're trying to figure out what the hell he's doing. Why is he involved with this? And it ends up leading them to the Komi Jewel. The Koreans who
the spider web.
Yeah, the Komi Jewel means spider web, and you look at all their power lines, and it's like they're siphoning a bunch of power, and I look at that and I'm like, I don't know if that's how that works, but you know, whatever.
This game had a warboat underwater for over 70 years, and it functioned just fine.
Don't worry about it. Okay, what if that boat was a summon?
That would take a lot of explaining within the fucking plot.
You run into a side quest. It's like, yeah, I bought this boat down in Hiroshima, and they're trying to get rid of it. It's really cool.
It's the Yamamoto too.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, they go to the Komi Jewel and figure out, oh, these guys have been printing counterfeit money, like, for years, and
but the Chinese have been supplying the paper.
Yeah, it's weird, and you find out that like all three groups have been like working together to do that, and they're kind of given a pass thanks to a politician.
Gray area.
Yeah, it's a gray area, and at some point in all of this, they end up Ichiban ends up figuring out that one of the founders of Bleach Japan and the current governor of Tokyo is the young master.
Dun dun dun! He got a new identity.
He's now going by Ryo Aoki. And, you know, like trying to figure out exactly what's going on with the Ijin 3 and all of that. And I'm kind of going through the wiki right now to look over some stuff, because it is a little complicated with the Ijin 3. Because the Yakuza group is the Seiryu clan, who you interact with a little bit, and there's not much to say on them right now. Like, they kind of become a little more relevant later on.
You know what that was relevant and we got to bring up?
What?
Peking duck.
Oh, right, Peking duck. That's the meal Arakawa was gonna get whenever his dad was shot. That was the meal Arakawa was gonna give Ichiban
before Ichiban got sent to prison.
Yeah, but Ichiban got sent to prison. That is important. That'll come up later too. Yeah, they kidnap one of the Bleach Japan guys trying to figure out what the hell's going on, and the two guys that founded Bleach Japan, the young master, Ryo Aoki, and this other dude, they met in America, and that's how, and that's where Ryo Aoki, like, he got the ability to walk again
because he had lung surgery.
Yeah, he had some kind of surgery.
Lung surgery.
And
because it's brought up that his birth defect is in his lungs because of the locker.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, I forget, when did we get Arakawa's backstory? Is that
It's during the main plot. Because I think it's the police commissioner. Because like it gets brought up that like he pushed a suspect to be actually guilty in a crime he did not commit because there was actually an alibi that prevented him from actually committing the crime.
Yeah, But one of the other things that happens is that Namba leaves your party. Because it's revealed that he, you know, like, the reason why he came to Yokohama is to try and find his missing brother. You know, trying to figure out what the hell's going on with that, and like where he's at, because he's somewhere. Because he was tracing down the story of the counterfeit bills, and that's like the whole reason why he got super interested in Ichiban.
And he got taken by the Koreans.
Yeah.
Because he was a snooping around the spider web. And he's like, you tortured him. And she's like, he has a wife now. He loves it here.
So yeah, he's actually doing great. It's like, oh, okay. So you end up finding out that Chairman Hoshino, he's with the Seiryu clan. Arakawa is the one that gave Kasuga the half-finished counterfeit bill.
Why would he do that?
Yeah, why would he do that? But Hoshino, you know, he explains that like Arakawa's parents had once they were like a part of the counterfeiting scheme years ago. And there's like this whole part in the very beginning where like Arakawa's mom is like, she has a bunch of money and is gonna go out with this dude, and then you learn that, oh yeah, they're both, her and this dude that she was seeing, like, died in the bottom of a river. And
yeah, I like how still married to his dad. His dad's just getting cucked the entire time.
Yeah. And Hoshino gave all these counterfeit bills to Arakawa to use as like a calling card, because you find out that the person who shot Arakawa's dad was Hoshino.
Dun dun dun. I shot him in this very restaurant eating this very meal.
I shot him before he had his Peking duck. And you figure out that Arakawa probably only shot Ichiban to like wound him and then dumped him off in Yokohama where he would be safe, because at this point the Tojo clan is pretty much gone. It's been replaced by the Omi Alliance.
Thanks, Daigo, you piece of shit.
Yeah, thanks, Daigo. Remember that part at the end of Yakuza 6 where like
I was just like, to bring that up. Where
it's really like, thoughtful.
Yeah,
this like really thoughtful letter that Kiryu wrote, and then you like, oh, is he talking to Haruka? It's like, no, he's fucking talking to Daigo.
Yeah, because when I bring that up, it's like you were like a child to me, Daigo. And Daigo's like, I'ma run this clan the best. Shot it, just shoved right into the ground.
I watched someone stream the ending of it, and he started to tear up whenever Kiryu was reading out the letter because he thought he was talking about Haruka, and then it revealed to be Daigo, and he got pissed off. Anyway, the Tojo clan is gone, and now Arakawa, he's like one of the leaders of the Omi Alliance.
Yeah. Because Ichiban doesn't understand why he betrayed the Tojo clan to go with their enemies.
Yeah, which that gets revealed a little later.
It's rough to be a Yakuza this day and age.
Yeah, and Ryo Aoki, he's like doing a bunch of political stuff and is like trying to get like Ogi Kubo, who's the politician who's like benefiting from the counterfeiting stuff. and like trying to get him removed because Ryu Aoki, like, he has super high approval ratings because he wants to fix Japan
He's gonna turn
and
it
all that
all
stuff.
white.
Mm-hmm.
Out of context, that's not good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bleach Japan.
Yeah. Thanks, Bleach Japan. And then Ichiban, he ends up getting to meet Aoki and talks with him, and Aoki is like, hey, you need to stop this.
Hey, I'll give you $200 to fuck off.
Yeah, and then Ichiban says no, and then Aoki lied. He didn't come alone. He tries to kill Ichiban.
Why would he do this?
Yeah, why would he do this and all this stuff? And so it's like, okay, so they decide, all right, we're gonna go to the Omi Alliance and break in. Also at this point, Zhao, he was the leader of the Liumang. He's joined the party.
He can cook food.
Yeah, he can cook food really well, which is why he shows up in Lost Judgment.
That fucking cameo. I'm like, wait a minute. He doesn't say anything.
I was like, wait, he's wearing the same outfit.
Where does this take place in the timeline? But then again, they're two separate timelines.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But anyway, kind of two separate timelines. Anyway, we'll get to that later.
I swear they got brought out there were two separate timelines, but
no, I'm pretty sure they take place in the same world. It's just the characters don't ever cross over, except for once. But anyway, so they decide we're gonna go break into the Omi Alliances, and this is where you go to Sotenbori and you need to grind a bit, because you go to the Omi Alliance.
You gotta fight some brothers.
You gotta fight Majima.
And Saijima. The Majao brothers.
Yeah. That fight is really fucking hard.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, it's one of the things that can be kind of evened out in the next game. Like, the difficulty curve.
Yeah. So, what I like about this fight is the scene beforehand, because Ichiban has no idea what the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Like they're famous Tojo, like, the captains. He's like, I was in prison for 18 years. I don't know what the fuck anyone is. And I really like that. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Especially with a certain other person.
Okay, so you fight them, probably the hardest fight, and then motherfucker Daigo comes out of nowhere. I'm like, all right, you idiot, what have you done?
Are you hungry, Daigo? Are you gonna call me, tell me it's you? Fucking mushroom looking asshole.
And so then Arakawa was also there, and now this right here is where the big plot is revealed of what they did. Daigo purposefully, like, was having Arakawa betray the Tojo clan. So then Majima, Saijima, and Daigo can go into hiding. And then their big plan is when Watase, the leader of the Omi Alliance, gets out, they were going to disband both Yakuza groups.
No more Yakuza.
So the chapter is called The End of the Yakuza. And so, like, they all go to the meeting. They announce they're disbanding the Yakuza, and a bit of a riot breaks out. And you start fighting everybody, and then fucking
Watame almost gets stabbed.
And fucking Kiryu shows up.
No, he doesn't know who he is. He doesn't have a name. Watame just hired him off the street.
And it starts playing fucking Receive You from Yakuza 1. And I'm like, damn it, you're really making me clap at this.
That was fucking great, because everyone's all like, it's Kiryu, and Ichiban's like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah. It's... So, like, I didn't know how to feel about Kiryu being back in this game.
But he's not, he doesn't exist.
Right. I didn't know how to feel about it, but then he showed up, and I'm like, you're making me clap. Man. Alright, so yeah, this random dude that what does they found on the street
Yeah.
is there.
Not the fourth chairman of the Tojo clan.
Yeah, don't know who he is.
Look,
but anyway.
Right, so those bodyguards were on stage the entire time, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did they not fucking know Kiryu was standing up there?
Don't worry about it.
Is it because of the sunglasses? Is he pulling a Clark Kent?
Yeah, so that happens. They disband the Tojo and the Omi.
Mm-hmm.
And you get... and then Arakawa is like, hey, Ichiban, we can go get some Peking duck.
Good old Peking duck.
Yeah, and there's a really good scene between Arakawa and Ichiban where, like...
You're almost like a son to me.
Yeah, and how Ichiban kind of saw him as a dad, and... Yeah, it was a really good scene. It was a really good scene. Don't worry about it. And then you find out that Arakawa he's dead.
He got shot and dumped in the ocean.
Yeah, shot and dumped in the ocean. Kind of scrolling through the wiki again to get all the stuff in line.
You gotta go fight Kiryu.
Oh well,
I swear that's like right after.
Yeah, it is. It is this chapter. But yeah, anyway, so wait, is it the passing the torch? Yeah, okay, no, it is the next chapter after this. Because they decide that in order to get close to Ryo Aoki and figure out what the hell is going on, Kasuga needs to run for office.
Yeah, Ichiban needs to run for fucking prime minister. And you need like 1,000,000 yen.
Yeah. Yeah, so you need like 1,000,000 yen at this point, which thankfully I did the business minigame, so I was good.
Yeah, it's like I might take a while to take this money. Here's the 1,000,000 yen.
Here you go immediately. Yeah.
It might take you a couple hours.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So they're trying to get closer to Ryo Aoki, figure out what's going on, and like part of the Seiryo clan is being attacked by a Sawashiro.
Mm-hmm.
Like the captain of the clan, and so you go there to try and stop him, and he ends up killing Hoshino.
Got shot.
Yeah, you fight Sawashiro, and Sawashiro starts telling his life story.
How he fucked up, man.
Yeah, how he fucked up, and
how he got this girl preggers. Oh, he didn't tell the other story about the soapland baby. Was that not?
Oh yeah, about it's not until now that you figure it out.
No, but I'm talking about the first time where what's his face not.
Oh, I mean like where they talk about how Ichiban was born in a soapland.
I meant the actual truth about that, about how what's his face is supposed to marry the family daughter, but married the
right. Yeah, because the whole reason why Ryo Aoki he has this disability is because Arakawa got a girl pregnant, and she hid their baby in a coin locker, and then Arakawa like went to go retrieve it, and never heard from the girl again. Mm-hmm. And because the baby was left out in the cold too long, he ended up developing a
lung
that disease that he had. Yeah, like lung problems.
But the twist.
Mm-hmm.
There's a twist. And now that twist.
And then you figure out Sawashiro, they're like, let's just leave our baby in a coin locker.
Because we're pieces of shit.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, they make Sawashiro like, wow, you're an irredeemable piece of shit. And then they see, they get worried, they go back to go check on the baby, and they see Arakawa beating the shit out of the locker trying to get into it.
And he gets the baby out of the locker, but it's the wrong baby.
Yeah, he gets the baby out of the locker, and as it turns out, that's probably Sawashiro's kid.
It was Sawashiro's kid the whole time.
But then what happened to Arakawa's kid? Well, the girl, I think her name was Akane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
She worked at a bathhouse, and she told the manager where she put the baby.
Yeah, and the manager went to go get the baby and was in the coin locker, and Kasuga might have been Arakawa's real son.
Dun dun dun.
Which it's a little contrived, but I'm okay with it.
It wouldn't be an RGG game without it being contrived.
Without a little contrivance, we've had rubber bullets and a secret battleship, so it's fine.
And evil secret twins that speak perfect English.
Wait, what?
Fucking 3.
Oh my god, yeah. Forgot about Kazuma.
The evil twin that works for the FBI. Or it's the CIA.
It's one of them. Then there's that guy who, speaks perfect English and he sounds super threatening. But anyway, so it's revealed, Kasuga might be Arakawa's real son. Actually, he probably is.
He is. He grabbed the wrong baby out of the lot.
Yeah, so then, we arrive at chapter 14, where, Kasuga, he's getting, really mad, and he just starts beating the shit out of a dude. And then a guy comes along to stop him.
That
it's
man,
Kiryu.
It's Kazuma Kiryu. He's a grandpa.
Wearing his original suit for no fucking reason.
I have to stay hidden in the outfit that clearly signifies him as Kiryu.
Yeah, his signature outfit, the gray suit with the red undershirt. But anyway.
He could have just wore his cab driver outfit.
Yeah, that would have been better. But anyway, so then Kiryu's like, if you want to know what happens, come up to the Komi Jewel. And, if you want some information. You gotta fight Kiryu.
He was like, who are you? He's like, I've saved the Tojo clan a couple times. Literally every time since he got out of prison.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Daigo. It's all Daigo's fault.
Yeah, of course it's all Daigo's fault. You go fight Kiryu, and it's a pretty good fight, and I realized Kiryu does not punch women.
He does not punch women.
Which is really funny.
He respects women. He does not punch women.
Yeah, so anyway, you get through that. You beat up Kiryu. To, kind of prove your worthiness, and Kiryu's impressed, and he tells him what he knows, and apparently, they've hired an infamous assassin called Mirror Face, who's a master of disguise. He can impersonate anybody to kill Sawashiro. And he decided to pass his information along to Ichiban. So you go to stop the murder,
mm-hmm.
and to stop Mirrorface. And the first time you see him, who's he disguised as?
I'm pretty sure it was Adachi.
It is Adachi, right? And so you have to fight him. Because he's perfectly disguised as Adachi. It's super weird.
But you do that twist of you gotta say something no one they would know, but they say something and Adachi's like, I don't fucking know, and each one's like, that's the real Adachi.
Yeah, it's I'm double checking on the wiki. He can replicate someone's appearance and voice even down to height and musculature, and it's like, who's this fucking this stupid superpower in this world?
I mean, we've had other weirder things.
Yeah. So you do that, a big explosion goes off, and then we get to the final chapter, where you need to go take down Ryo Aoki, and so you go to the Millennium Tower,
where all fights happen.
Yeah, well, before that, though, there's a really good part where he's campaigning in Kamurocho, and then fucking Ichiban runs up and jumps onto his campaign bus.
Wearing a fucking, like, hood.
Yeah.
And cloak.
And like talks a bunch of stuff, and then you gotta go to Millennium Tower and to climb up there. And whenever you go to the Millennium Tower, it makes a reference to Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty funny.
So how many times has its tower blown up now? Or been, like, shot at?
A lot. There's like... Yeah, it's a lot.
Like every game.
It's a little ridiculous. Because, like, in Yakuza 6, there's, like, helicopters shooting at Kiryu, and he shoots fucking rockets at them.
Look, you would think we'd get to the point they just closed down the Millennium Tower.
Maybe this tower running is a little too good. You know, it's like a little too dangerous.
That's how they're laundering the dirty money. I figured it out. All that money that came from the first game, it's all going back into it.
But yeah, so you gotta go to the Millennium Tower because Kasuga pulled a bluff saying, hey, we have a recording of you ordering this assassin to kill Sawashiro, and it's somewhere in the Arakawa office in the Millennium Tower. And the Millennium Tower is one of the few dungeons in the game.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, it's an alright dungeon. It's a lot of similar looking rooms.
There's some super bosses later, don't worry about it.
I know, I looked up the super bosses. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later.
Not worth it.
What?
It's not worth it. Don't worry about it.
That's what I figured. Anyway, so you get up there and you gotta fight Tendo. He's one of the lieutenants of the Omi Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
Who's been helping Ryo Aoki and stuff. And so he's the final boss. He's the one we talked about where it takes a little too long to kill him.
Yeah.
It's like, you could... I don't know, maybe figure that out a little better for next time?
Yeah, it's like one of those fights I'm like, man, if this was still a Yakuza game, I would be done by now.
Yeah, it's one of those like little annoyances and stuff.
It's like not even like combat speed. It's just takes
way too much health.
Yeah.
That's the big. That's one of the big issues. But anyway, you beat the boss, and I love this twist. They set it up and everything, and like, you know, Tendo's there, and he's all healthy, and everyone else is like dead on the ground, and Ryo Aoki's like, okay, thank you so much for like killing these people. I want you to hunt down and kill anyone who's associated with them. And then everyone stands up, is like, oh yeah, thanks for telling us this, and like, oh, they're secretly recording him.
You were bamboozled.
And this Tendo is Mirror Face. Which I'm like, alright, you brought him back. Okay, this is stupid. And so then you get to what is actually the final boss. You gotta take down Ryo Aoki, which...
by yourself.
I like that you changed jobs back to... what is it? Is it just Yakuza?
Starting class is Freelancer.
Freelancer, yeah. You're changed back to the starting class who's been fully leveled up. Mm-hmm. And the reason for this is because Ichiban is done pretending to be in a video game.
Now he's a Yakuza.
Yeah.
Man.
You get to the only QT in the game.
Yeah.
Which it fucked me up when I saw it because I wasn't used to them being here.
Wait a minute, this is almost like a Yakuza game.
Yeah, it's really weird. Anyway, you beat him up. You know, he goes down super easy. Then we get kind of like the ending of the game. And
life isn't fair, man. Why would Dad love you more? Why do you get to have legs?
Yeah, I really like the ending of the game.
Yeah, it's good.
Overall, like I think it's like a really strong emotional core. It's something I really like about this game is
Ichiban's allowed to cry.
Yeah, Ichiban is allowed to be incredibly emotional, and that final scene in front of the coin lockers where pretty much both of their lives intersected for the first time is really good.
Yeah.
And fucking Kume comes up and stabs him.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know what the fuck happened to him. He's just kind of not there anymore. He just leaves.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Next game.
Yeah, maybe, you know, we gotta go take down Kume. Be fucking weird. But, yeah, you know, the game ends and, Daigo's setting up a security company, I guess.
What else is he supposed to do with his life?
It's like, hey, Yakuza, you can come join us here at the security company. And stuff, and Ichiban decides to stay in Ijincho to help everybody out because he considers this to be his home now.
That's where all of his Nakama are.
Yeah. One of the things I did like was is that Namba's like, hey, do you want to take like a DNA test? You can tell, and then Ichiban decides not to because he's like, no, you know, I'm
okay. I have
like,
2 dads.
Yeah, had the guy who ran the bathhouse in Arakawa.
The guy who put Dragon Quest in front of me and let the hookers raise me.
I do think it's kind of funny how they don't really talk about Shangri-La a lot.
No.
Except it's like, yeah, some jackass drove a dump truck through the entrance.
I'm like, I remember that.
It's weird that they haven't done anything with it. Like, it hasn't been taken down or anything in like 20 years.
What if it's like a historical landmark, so they can't touch it?
Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
That's why the Millennium Tower is still there. It's a historical landmark.
Yeah. And yeah, the game ends with, you know, Ichiban having a positive outlook on life and wanted to stay in Ijincho to help his friends.
And he can have all the Peking duck he wants.
Yeah. I do like how Hoshino was like, yeah, Arakawa's never had Peking duck before. And, like, he had it for the first time. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, yeah, really good game. I love the ending. I really love the story and the characters and stuff.
It's good.
It was all super solid. Really great game. I'm super excited to see what the next game is.
Yakuza 8. Insert subtitle here.
So the game's probably not going to be called Yakuza 8 outside of Japan. Like, I noticed, like, they're trying to, like...
move away from the Yakuza branding.
Yeah, which is probably good. I don't like the Yakuza branding a whole lot.
Because people don't actually know what this game's about, because they keep thinking it's Japanese GTA.
Yeah, they need to move away from the bad marketing of the PS2 era for the original Yakuza.
Yeah. Like a Dragon 2. They remake Yakuza 2, right? But they just replace Kiryu with Ichiban. That's the game.
Mm-hmm.
The entire game is just Ichiban plus the role of Kiryu.
Mm-hmm.
That's my pitch for the 8th game.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's kind of the end of, Yakuza 7. We talked about that. My hope for the 8th game, I think it would be funny if they, like, brought Shinada back from 5 and made him a party member. I'm like, I want to see more of him. I think he would fit. I think him and Ichiban would get along.
They know a lot about soap lands, both of them.
They do, yeah.
No, I take that back. One knows a lot about grocery stores.
What?
So fucking, what's his face? Milky, whatever her name is.
Oh, Milky, right. You're right.
She told her brother that she worked at a grocery store.
Oh, right. I remember that. Okay.
And her brother's like, do you work with my sister at the grocery store? And he's like, yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah, but, Yeah, overall, really good game. I like it a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you want to take over for Lost Judgment?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember much of this game.
Really? Okay.
Like, it's been a long week.
Yeah, it sounds like it, but
Hold on, I shall pull up the wiki.
yeah, pull up the wiki. It's a good. Yeah, this is the first game in the series to get a worldwide release, which is pretty good.
Yeah, all at the same time. You had to fucking fight high schoolers and punch them in the face.
Hell yeah, this game lets me live out my fantasy of beating up high schoolers.
Alright, what the fuck is this Yakuza wiki? You don't have the chapters listed. I gotta click on different links to look at the fucking chapters.
Wait, yeah, what is up with that? Why is it like that? The Yakuza 7 wiki isn't like that. Or page, that's weird.
Oh, this is fucking... Like, this is fucking novelization over here is what this fucking shit is.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Like, this fucking, going into details about shit. Alright, basic premise. Train grouper man. Grab woman on tuchus.
Mm-hmm.
Found guilty. He's like, haha, you'll find dead body, this location, it's this person. Sure enough, 3 days earlier they did.
Yeah, and like the guy who was arrested for groping couldn't have killed him because he's been in prison.
He's been in prison this entire time, but how did he know exactly where to find the body?
And on the other end, Yagami, Mr. Detective, gets a call from Sugiura.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, me and Tsukumo, this dude who I never interacted with, have started a detective agency in Yokohama.
And they're more popular than Yagami.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, I guess I can help you with this case. What's it about? And they're like, bullying. And he's like, oh, okay. I guess we'll head over there, and then you beat up some high school students.
Yeah, beating up high schoolers is pretty fun.
Because they're harassing a restaurant employee.
Yeah, and so I guess, we talked about the basic premise, the gameplay. I want to say I think this is the best action gameplay the studio has done.
Okay.
What do you think about the gameplay?
I like the dragon engine. That's
Me too.
my favorite.
Yeah, I also like the dragon engine.
I mean, this was fine. I mean, it's really just an improvement of the last Judgment with a third style.
I love how fast style switching is in this game.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
So like you can change it out mid combo to something else.
Yeah, it was really good because you can just fucking parry, then fucking tiger punch.
Mm-hmm. It's really good. I really like the action gameplay. It felt super good. They made Crane style, which is the group fighting style, a lot better.
I never used it in Judge Eyes.
That makes sense because it was the Tiger style was just better.
You just
at everything.
Keep punching things.
Yeah, but here it's like a lot better. It's Crane is pretty good. Really, all three fighting styles are really good.
Mm-hmm. They all serve their purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I like how you can make enemies frightened and then just fake punch them and they pass out.
That is pretty good. I like that a lot.
It's real funny when you do it against actual Yakuza members.
Yeah,
because they act just like a high school student.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's overall the action gameplay feels really good. The QTEs in this game are very different.
Yeah, no, they are.
Which really fucked with me.
How did you feel about the skateboarding ones?
The skateboarding QTEs?
Yeah.
I never encountered them.
Oh, because you didn't do the school stories.
Yeah, this is the big discrepancy between...
You missed about Tony Hawk.
Is Tony Hawk in this game?
No, but it plays like a Tony Hawk game.
Okay.
You missed out on Tony Hawk Pro Skater. but with Yakumi. Because literally, the school story missions for the skateboarding people.
Yeah.
Is you need to get them a high amount of points in a short amount of time by doing tricks and collecting coins.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Okay.
just Tony Hawk.
All right, before we get into school stories, because I think you'll be able to talk a lot about that. Some of the other
Robotics
side
Club.
activities. Yeah, we'll get to your hatred of robots.
Fucking robots.
So, some of the mini games from the first game returns, like drone racing, which
I wasn't part of the fucking sub-quest line, so I didn't do it.
I did the first required drone race for the subquest, and that's all I did.
Yeah, that's it.
There's the VR board game, which you get a shit ton of money from doing, but
That's why you gotta collect those free passes.
I forgot you need the play passes, and I did one round.
I did all of it because I got all the free passes and I had a shit ton of money. But I was like, because fucking Yakumi's like, man, we're broke. I'm just like, we have 10 million yen.
No, man, we're broke.
I had to sell my pinball machine.
Trade the pinball machine for a Master System.
It's an upgrade, I'm not gonna lie.
It is, yeah. I like how whenever you would play the pinball game in the first game, it would just say Unity.
Yes,
like,
they couldn't afford the license. Ugh. Anyways, there's still no karaoke because
the licensing and contracts with the guy's talent agency.
Because it would have to pay him like 10 times as much to sing 1 minute than it would for him to act out the entire fucking game. Which is outrageous. But it's fine because I think they're done working with him anyways.
Maybe, yeah. I know that it would be funny because so this game, I bought the season pass, and
Same.
Yeah, where you get, and one of the things you get next year is a side story you play as Kaito.
Yeah.
And
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why. But be really funny is if in Kaito's sub story it's like, oh no, Yagami, you got into a car accident.
This is just fucking Kamen Rider X8 all over again.
You gotta get plastic surgery. No. See, I'm not explaining something that's an X8.
No, you're talking about a Saints Row 2 kind of thing.
Yeah, Saints Row 2, where you need to get plastic surgery so then he doesn't use his actor anymore. And now can make
the smoke from the fire changed your voice.
They just an Infamous? Okay.
Look, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. I'll just get Kiryu to play him.
No, I want Kiryu to be done. Yeah, no, that was the thing in Infamous. In the first game, the protagonist's voice was super, like, rough and gravelly, and then in the second game, he sounded better, and their explanation was, oh, yeah, like, the explosion kind of ruined his throat for a little while. Okay, yeah, but there's that.
But yeah, because what is it? Because like he didn't want the game released on Steam or whatever for whatever reason.
His agency might be doing that.
I assume it's because modding, and they don't want his image tampered with.
Yeah, something like that.
You ever see those like Yakuza 6 mods where you're playing as Haruka?
Yes.
Fucking Haruka's.
Well, the thing is, people have already gotten Yagumi's model out of the game. Like, there's that video that I shared with you, the Popipo.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
It is.
Popipo.
Yeah. So yeah, like his model's already been extracted, and they're doing weird shit with it. But
Thanks,
whatever.
Steam.
And let me think. Any other side activities? There was
baseball,
more batting.
golf.
I did that once. I did not do golf.
We said the VR. We said drone. I mean, a lot of the. You didn't get to ride motorcycles.
I did not. I did not get to see that. But like I said, we'll talk about I did the rhythm mini game in one of them.
Oh, the dance club, that was really great.
Yeah.
I love the dance club.
Anyway,
yeah, a lot of the school stories were the side activities. Besides, mahjong and other gambling, koi koi.
I did not see Koi Koi. I probably would have played that, but
it's in one of the fucking gambling dens.
Okay. Then I guess we could talk a bit about the side cases because you're kind of bouncing between Yokohama and Kamurocho.
There weren't that many side cases this time around. I noticed
there were still quite a few. I know.
We gotta talk about my favorite one.
What's your favorite one?
Fuck! What are they called? The fuckers from the last game.
Oh, the Dastardly Three.
Yeah, but now now there's 4 because they include what's his face, so it's something else.
Yeah,
it's like the Terrible 4 or whatever.
Something like that. But anyway,
what
it was,
DLC?
It was not DLC.
Okay, no, I know what I'm thinking of.
But what it was is that it was the Pandy Professor and Ass Ketchum, and I forget the third one.
Judge Man guy. Judge Peep and Creep or something?
Peep and Creep, something like that. But anyway,
look it up.
Yeah, there's this dude who was bird watching.
Yeah, but it's Judge Peep and Creep.
Peep and Creep, okay.
Yeah.
So he was bird watching and everything, and he comes back down and it's like, was he really bird watching? It's like winter, and so you look around and he has panties in his back pocket. And then he was like, I wanted to become the next Professor Panty. You gotta beat the shit out of him.
Yaku was like, where have I heard that name before?
Actually, I'm the one that took them down. But yeah, there's one of the other side quests you do, which is to find the hidden ramen cart. You have to befriend a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know you could buy cat food to do that, to make it go faster.
Yeah.
So I just kept fast traveling between taxis. But there's this one where a guy, he's become an expert on photographing animals, and he gets a call that's like, what? There's a monkey driving construction equipment. I gotta go see this.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I know this plot line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see. I like the one where you have to go find UFOs.
You mean the drone?
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, glad we found out, everything's okay. Then a real UFO shows up in the background.
There's also the one at the school where they found the time capsule, but it was the wrong time capsule.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, I can go give this love letter to this person that I loved years ago, and then he goes there and she has a kid.
He's like, oh, you're married. And she's like, yeah.
It was like a shotgun wedding.
Oh, it's fine because now his life can really begin.
Oh god, what is the line that one of his friends says to him? It's like oh god. There's no way to get better after a rejection than a stiff erection or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, because it goes to the cabaret club.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you don't get to go to one of those in the game. However, there is a girls' bar.
Did you notice that you can't buy anything from vending machines?
Yeah.
It's probably because they don't want him drinking sponsored drinks.
Yeah, I was not a fan of that. Even though you can still buy Mountain Dew.
Yeah, you can buy, you can still buy a shit ton of store bentos and stuff to restore health.
So what I don't understand is, because they have their own fucking drinks. Just fucking look at Yakuza 7. They could have just reused those.
Yeah, it is true. Let's see some other side quests. I was trying to think of some. Oh, there's one where you gotta there's a ghost running around, right? And It's like, oh, one of the mannequins at the school is coming to life.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah, and you have to chase him down, and he's like throwing his organs at you.
It was full body paint.
Yeah, and it was a kid that was like, oh yeah, I thought like if I painted myself as this, I could go and steal the test answers, and like that's really like a.
Ichiban, why didn't you just study then? He's like, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, but it turns out him learning anatomy to build those fake organs ended up making it so he could pass the test.
He did it. Ichiban's proud of him.
Yeah, yeah. There were some other side quests. Like there's like the game dev side quests.
Oh yeah,
because
there was that other game they put in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
the shmup.
The shmup, which I like the stage that I played of it.
It was alright. I tried to play more. Yeah. I was like, this is not for me. I'm not a Toho player.
Yeah, I like that. Let me see. Any other notable side quests that come to mind?
I mean, there's the DLC ones. There's the last one, which where you fight Amon, but another
Did
Amon.
not do that. Oh, we didn't talk about the secret dungeon in Yakuza 7, which is the Millennium Tower.
Oh yeah, then Amon's there because he's always there.
I watched the cutscene you get after beating Amon, and it's like he turns to Kiryu and is like, "Hey, thanks for pointing this dude out to me." And I'm like, "All right." That's pretty fun.
Kiryu, I want to fight you. Hey, how about this other guy? Shit, you right.
How was the Amon fight in Lost Judgment?
So, you remember how in fucking, like, the first game, like, just magical in the fire room or whatever?
I never saw the Amon fight, but sure.
So for some reason, Shin Amon has, like, super magic powers to teleport you and transform the area. Right? So, you don't fight him this time, you fight his brother, Joe Amon.
Okay.
Who also has the same powers because they teleport you to the roof of the school. Mm-hmm. But he can also shoot laser beams. But to be fair, Yagami can also shoot laser beams.
I'm looking at this Amon fight. This looks fucking ridiculous.
It is. Look, I didn't beat him. I got close because I drank one of the DLC extracts that lets Ichiban shoot fireballs. So I just kept spitting fireballs.
Oh, I ended up using one of the extracts in Lost Judgment on the final boss. I got the one that gives him a lightning sword.
Yeah.
So there's that. I guess the other thing you can talk about are the school stories, which you end up becoming the advisor of the Mystery Research Club. So you have like an excuse to keep going to the high school. Mm-hmm. And from there you can do school stories to track down the professor who's doing
I
something.
wonder why they're called the professor.
That's a reference to Sherlock Holmes. Okay.
Holy shit, Brent, did you just now realize that?
Because I also played the Great Ace Attorney a little while ago, and that has...
Hemlock Sholmes?
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes, and that has the professor in it. But anyway. Yeah, so if you want to talk about school stories...
Right, so school stories are just sub-stories, but take place in the school, and there's the side activities. You have the dancing one. You have the Robotics Club. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
There's the biker gang. There's the esports club. There's the photo club. Fuck, I don't remember all the clubs. There's the girls bar. There's the boxing's really fun. I really enjoyed the boxing, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I probably should have like played to get the boxing, because I know you can like, with the DLC you unlock that fighting style in the overworld.
Yeah. It's not as fun as you think it would be.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's nice, but then, like... So, like, most of the skills only cost, like, 100 yen. 100 of fucking, you know what I mean?
SP.
The points. Yeah, SP. But then, like, you get to the last one, just, like, 100,000. Okay, so... What are there? Yeah, so there's the dance club, robotics club, boxing club, the biker gang, the girls bar, the skateboarding crew, the secret casino, the esports club, and the photography club. No,
I'm sorry.
notice-
I'm sorry. Secret casino. Hold
yeah,
on.
If you notice, half these school side stories aren't set in the school.
Okay, that makes sense because I was wondering like how the fuck did the girls bar what?
So,
The school running this?
So do you know what a girls' bar is?
No, I thought it was like a
Right.
cabaret club, but I guess not.
It is, but it isn't.
Okay.
It's a cabaret club, but the girls are the bartenders.
Okay.
And they're not dressed up like hookers. They're dressed
Okay.
up like bartenders. Anyways. So, dance club. It's pretty much the replacement for karaoke because it's the rhythm game.
Yeah.
It's fun.
The placement of the buttons was really fucking me up at first,
Oh no, same.
but overall, yeah, I like that game. I like how on the introduction to it, it's like, okay, I don't know how to dance. I'm just gonna do some kung fu moves.
It's
like that one,
perfectly.
It's like that one 4chan post. It's like doesn't know how to dance, just starts doing reload animations from video games.
Become successful. Get girlfriend. What do I do? Right, so then there's the Robotics Club.
Yeah, tell me about them.
You build robots and you complete in a strategy thing where you have to get more spaces on the board than your opponents. But half the time it's completely fucking luck based on where these fucking spots are going to spawn so you can pick them up, because half the time they're on your enemy side and they place them automatically. You literally have to break the fucking game to complete the Robotics Club. And to do this, you need to have your main unit be the speed unit, and then 2 attacking units with the guns. And then the game doesn't know how to handle that, and you just win.
Okay.
It's really fucking bullshit and really heavy RNG based, and I was so fucking glad when it was over. Anyways, Boxing Club was fun.
Okay, cool.
It's like Punch Out,
Oh, okay.
but you can move more. So, one of my personal favorites was the biker gang.
Okay.
It's really fucking fun. Like, you get a lot of great characters there. Like, hold on, because I tweeted one of them. So, right. So, the biker gang is actually made up of 4 other gangs.
Okay.
To form Made in Heaven. Look, so like the whole point of these school stories are like fucking students of the school are get into trouble in their shenanigans, and Yagami has to step up and help them get out of these activities and set their lives straight. So one of these guys is the leader of this biker gang, where there are no rules except for who's ever the best racer writes the rules.
Okay.
So it's just Yagami racing all these people, and when he wins, you're gonna stop racing. It's not good for you. No, like, well, you won, so I guess I have to listen. But we're brothers now. 'Cause fuck, I want to see if I can find that one tweet about one of them, because she's the leader of the second biker gang in the group, and her whole thing is like, we're gonna die riding bikes, like going to Valhalla.
Aren't you teenagers? Calm down.
No. Only the leader's a teenager.
Oh, okay.
The rest of these people are grown-ass adults listening to a teenager.
Alright, I guess that's how you connect to the school stories.
Yep, okay, this is the one. I'm just going to copy the tweet and link it to you
Okay.
real quick.
Alright.
Boop,
Yeah,
boop,
let's
boop,
link it
boop.
to me.
That nice ass-grabbing gif.
Okay.
You're a messenger of Satan. You're just so chaos in discourse. So fucking great.
I saw I saw like a screenshot from the esports club where a guy's like, "You got to beat me in Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown."
Yeah, that gets said. It's fine. I'm also going to send you this other screenshot. This is from like the final like Skull Stories mission, but this is really fucking great. Screenshot 2. Don't create some foreign bullshit. If you want to help, ask me in Japanese.
It's pretty good.
It's really good. But yeah, so the biker one, right? The minigame is a death race.
Okay.
So you're in a race against the leader. Like, so there's the leader, and like they got like their captains or whatever. Like, you got to beat the 3 captains before you get to the leader, right? So in this death race, there are also other like biker members that you have to knock off their bicycle or motorcycle. Well, they also try to knock you off your motorcycle.
Okay.
And it's really fun. And it's really great that you just see Yagami on this fucking custom out motorcycle that goes really fast. Because I just held onto my boost till the end and just spammed to get over the finish line. Oh, that's really fun. So the girls' bar, which is... Hey, you remember the fucking phone club game from Zero?
Yes, I do.
Where you have to select the right option?
Uh-huh.
Right, so imagine you doing that. But at the same time, Yagami's getting drunk, so his words are slurred. And you have to decipher what the fuck he's saying.
Oh, okay.
And string conversation together. That's the girls' bar. There's 4 different girls. You can only date one of them. Note, the other 3 are not the DLC girlfriends. There's DLC girlfriends.
There's only one girlfriend you can get in the base game.
Yeah. Emily,
which is the one
yeah,
which is the one that I ended up going with. The school nurse.
Oh, no, that's not actually in the game. She's part of the DLC.
No, the school nurse is the only one that's in the base game.
No, because there's Emily. She's at the girls' bar. Yeah.
She's DLC.
No, she's not. She's in the main game.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me check. Hold on. Let's see. You said Emily?
Yeah.
Really? I thought she was a...
No, because she's part of the school story plotline.
Huh, okay, I guess.
Yeah, the school nurse is one of the DLC ones.
Okay.
Along with fucking the joke one and the only one from the first game. Who has amnesia but then loses the amnesia after you defeat the hentai. Rise of the hentai.
What?
Yeah, what's your face?
Do you mean the one who's in the mascot suit?
No. So she's also DLC, but no, what's your face from the first Judgment game with Professor Panties and all of them?
Tsukino?
Yeah, the one who kept getting harassed.
Oh, I did not know that was her.
Yeah, she's DLC. She's in the game as DLC. Because after you do that fucking sub-stories, you can date her.
Okay.
Because her and Yakumi can get back together. Anyways.
Okay, I did not know that. Anyway, yeah, you're talking about the girls' bar.
Yeah, the flirting mechanics or whatever, and you gotta become a regular at the bar. This is just the dating mini games with people, but you only can date one of them. You just kind of building friendship with the rest of them by taking girls to the batting cage and playing darts.
Okay.
Fucking Emily cheats at darts.
Oh,
no,
really?
not fucking Emily cheats at darts. Fucking what's her face cheats at darts. She's the fucking detective club girl. What the fuck her name was?
Amasawa?
Yeah, she fucking cheats at darts. There's no fucking
really?
way she can get. Look,
Really? Because I fucking rinsed her whenever you have to play darts for one of them.
Look, so fucking whatever storyline that was, right? You gotta go like past time, and she got fucking every fucking thing was 3 double bullseyes
Okay.
every fucking
Yeah.
time. Ended in a tie. She's like, "Ha! I beat you." I'm like, "No, no, we tied." Because I also got 3 double bullseyes in a row. Difference is I didn't cheat. Anyways, there's the skateboarding crew.
Right. Yeah.
So there's two skateboarding gangs. There's the Blue Kings, and I forget the name of the high school.
Serio High.
Yeah, Serial Hounds. That's what they're called.
Okay.
So you going in trying to expect to join the Serial Hounds or whatever, but they learn that you're a snitch. But the Blue King's like, "Hey, you're pretty good. Join our crew instead, and we can fuck them up." Yagumi's like, "Okay." And this is where you get to the skating mini game, and it's really fun. And then you can have skate races, which is Dragon Kart but on a skateboard.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You get like items and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
It's Dragon Kart
All
but
right.
on the skateboard.
Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering if they were like gonna bring something back like that.
So then you got the secret casino. So you remember from Yakuza 7 the casino in the bathroom?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's back. But a high school girl is using her brother's ID card to sneak into the secret casino. You have to figure out how she can read people's minds. Spoiler, she can smell people.
What?
It's not like May Valentine shit with the freaking perfume. She can just smell their emotional changes.
That's weird, but okay.
You know who made this game.
Yeah.
Anyways. Alright, so you got the Esports Club, which you're just playing Virtua Fighter.
Hmm.
And how you win most of the matches until the guy wants a rematch, and it's just suddenly you can't hit him, but he can just one-shot you. Because he's cheating. Because his joystick is hacked. And then there's the photography club where you just take photos.
Okay.
Which is just an excuse for them to use the photo function. It's pretty boring.
Yeah.
Not really part of the plot, but yeah.
Okay, cool. How's the school story like line with the professor stuff? Is that okay?
You can kind of see where they're going, but it's fine.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah. I was thinking about some of the other side stuff we were talking about. That there's the dastardly detective.
Oh yeah,
side
with someone
quest line.
pretending to be Yagami.
Yeah, which there's that. You get the detective dog.
I forgot about the detective dog.
Yeah, I think there's a heat move you can do with him, but I never saw it.
I didn't even know there was a heat move you can do with him.
I don't know. I know he can like help you fight or something. Let me think what else. If there's anything else. But like I said before, the only person I dated was the school nurse, who I ended up running into on a side quest.
DLC.
Yeah, it's weird that there's only one girlfriend available in the game. The other 3 are DLC. That's a little. It's a little. I don't know how I feel about that, but
I mean, at least it's not like the fucking Yakuza 7 DLC with the fucking. Oh, here's the level up items.
Wait, is that part of the Yakuza 7 DLC?
Yeah, there's this fucking like level up shit, like job class shit.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
Let's
hold
see
on.
that.
I'll pull up the DLC.
Okay. But yeah, I think that might be all of the side activities that I can think of.
Hold on. That's yes DLC. Cause there is. There's the job set, there's the crafting set, there's the stat boost set. Some of those are recurring, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's all the side activities I can think of. Now I guess we can talk about the main plot of the game.
Yeah, I forgot about the plot. I was focused on school stories and the Robotics Club.
Well, here, okay, I can... Alright, I finished this, like, less than a week ago. I can help you refresh some stuff.
Remembers. I don't remember shit.
I have better memory here. So anyway, yeah, so you go to investigate this bullying at the school, and turns out, the person who was killed used to go to that school and was allegedly bullying the Groper's son.
What a twist.
And so,
but there was no proof.
Yeah, so you're trying to figure out what's going on, see what's happening. His former teacher is there, Sawa Sensei, who you're trying to get information out of, and you're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And the more you keep digging, the Yokohama Leomon come out and try to fight you. I know who
these guys are.
Me too, and I'm like, oh, you're wearing white masks now. That's kind of weird.
I mean, COVID. That's weird, but okay.
I mean, yeah. So anyway, you fight them, and you end up meeting the local handyman. His name's Kuwana.
He's the underground handyman. What does that mean? Don't worry about it.
Well, handyman is like a term. He basically handles like any jobs that are less than legal.
Gray area.
Yeah, another gray area. Looks like Bleach Japan didn't last, but
it's almost like it was all a bunch of bullshit.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you're still trying to figure out what's going on. You end up having to run into the Leomon again, and you have to chase them down, and you fight one of their leaders. His name is Tesso.
Anagi.
What?
So in the Japanese version of the game, because I'm assuming you played with the dub.
I did.
So later on, he wants Yagami to refer to him as Anaki.
Oh, yeah. They
because we're brothers now.
Yeah. He also says that in the dub too.
Oh, he says Yanaki.
Aniki, yeah.
The English dub.
Yes, it's they keep all the honorifics and stuff.
Oh, it's like Persona.
Well, it's even more than Persona. Whenever Yagami talks about Sawa, he refers to her as Sawa Sensei instead of like Miss Sawa. Yeah, they keep it super accurate, but so yeah, he's trying to figure out what's going on, and I find the mystery in this game to be a lot more have a lot more twists and turns in it than the previous one.
Mm-hmm.
So, let me go back to the... So yeah, whenever he's talking about the Leomon, he's trying to get information from Sawa Sensei, trying to figure out like what she knew and everything, and she was given a photo of Mikoshiba, the guy that died.
Right before he was murdered.
Yeah, right before he was murdered. And
is this where the tape gets leaked?
No, it's a little later.
Okay.
Because Yagami ends up meeting up with these two detectives that work for the police. Trying to figure out what happened, and ends up seeing these guys who are they went to Kanagawa High School.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it was, and like, oh yeah, we're planning a family reunion, but they were looking at the crime scene from the outside, so it's kind of suspicious. But
look, if we're going to be in town, we might as well see this famous site now, because this is where the body was found, and we're Japanese people.
Yeah, and they end up Kaito and Yagami end up having to go back to Kamurocho, and a new gang is starting to take over now that the Tojo clan is gone, because they were disbanded in Yakuza 7.
The RK.
Yeah, the RK, which looks like a group of thugs kind of running around, and they're looking for this dude
They're influenced by Western gangs.
They are, yeah.
That's a plot point.
Yeah, their leader, Akutsu, he looks kind of stupid with his leather print shirt.
Yeah, his fucking, like, chest tat, his arm tat, this is the fucking tribal tats.
Yeah, and like, looking at, like, some of the stuff, let me... Hold on, I'm looking over the wiki real quick, looking over some stuff again. Yeah, at the end of this chapter, after dealing with the arcade, that's when the murder footage gets leaked.
Oh yeah, the murder footage.
It shows the groper Ehara killing the dude himself, and you know, it's like really weird because like, oh well, this security camera footage shows that he was at the train station.
This footage was deep faked.
Yeah, they bring up deep fake.
Look, the fact that Yakuza games are using words like deep fake and 3D printed.
Yeah, it is a little weird.
I miss when Kiryu didn't know what a cell phone was.
I still like Kiryu taking selfies in Yakuza 6.
Ho ho.
It's pretty good, but yeah. So that murder footage gets out, and yeah, they're trying to figure out. It's like, well, how can this guy have killed this person if he was supposed to be at the train station? Because there was security footage of him there.
What if there was a flaw in the security system?
They did end up finding a blind spot when they go back to the scene to investigate it. And it's like, well, we don't know exactly, you know, how that would play into everything.
What if it was a setup? Dun dun dun.
Yeah, but so they think, well, maybe we can go, you know, like maybe the groping was a setup. So they want to talk to the victim. And Yagami and Kaito, they're assaulted by members of RK, and they want to go infiltrate them to just say, hey, can you have your guys not attack us?
We're just trying to learn some stuff about some people.
Yeah, you end up fighting a bunch of RK members. I don't know if you fight Akutsu yet. I don't think you do.
I think you do, but like, what's his tits shows up.
Soma shows up.
Yeah, Soma shows up.
Yeah, Soma is he's like the leader of the RK. He's like the brains, while Akutsu is the brawn.
He has a dust allergy.
He does, yeah. It makes him like sniffle a bunch.
My last boss hated this sound. That was the plot point he brought up.
Oh, right, yeah, right.
He's like, my last boss hated this noise. I'ma keep doing it.
But yeah, so then after all that, you know, Yagami goes to meet with Mamiya, the victim, trying to see what is, you know, going on, trying to get any more information out of her. And they don't really get much, but they're trying to figure out, like, where did this murder footage come from? Why is this here? And unfortunately, the prosecution is saying that the video is probably fake, so they can't take it as evidence.
Hey, remember in the last game where you kind of earned his respect and he said he wouldn't be as much of a dick anymore, but then he's just a bigger dick in this game?
Who? The prosecution guy?
Yeah.
Well, this is a different prosecution guy.
I swear it was the same guy.
It is not. It is a different person. The last guy was bald.
Oh, fuck me, I don't remember the first game at all then.
Yeah, but they did realize that there's a slight connection. Sawa-sensei went to school with the victim Mamiya, so there's like there's a little connection. So they think maybe if they keep digging, they can find something. So then they're trying to like figure stuff out, and they're thinking, well, maybe this blind spot played a played a factor into it. But they need to try and figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So they go back to Eugene's show, and Yagumi's trying to talk to Sawa Sensei and stuff, and I'll go over some stuff real quick. Hold on. Yeah, and at this part you play as Saori again, the female lawyer.
Or I made her dress like shit, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, it's like a weird holdover from the Yakuza games. Like you can make her dress up with the Hostess simulator.
I really liked making her look terrible.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
I gave her the 80s shoulder pad dress.
And then like everyone's like, "Whoa, you look so beautiful." It's like, okay.
Just fucking cuts her fucking like off-colored makeup and weird anime hair.
Yeah. So she finds out that that guy who they were looking for, Kawai, the RK was looking for, also went to school with Sawa and Mamiya. And also
5 years ago.
Yeah, and then ends up finding out that they probably think that he's dead. And then she's saved by Higashi, who was in the original game. He was a Yakuza, and he ends up helping them out.
It's too dangerous for a pretty lady like you. Yo, it's me. What the fuck?
It's like, what are you doing here? I think he said that he was like bored.
Yeah, he's like, look, the arcade's kind of boring, alright?
So I'm just like walking around. And then she tries to reach Yagami, and his phone isn't connecting.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's really weird. So then you go back to Yagami and see what the hell's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes to Sawa Sensei's apartment. And like it's like, there's some shit going down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the next chapter is you find Kawana the handyman, and then here comes a bunch of RK members.
Why
and this is the chapter.
Why are they all busting out of her apartment?
Yeah, that's super weird. This is the chapter where you fight Akatsu 3 times, which is pretty good. He has a really good theme song.
It's true.
So yeah, you're fighting in the apartment complex, and Kawana ends up slipping away, and Yagami gets captured. And he's taken to a warehouse, and he's beat. He has the shit beat out of him.
I enjoy the fact they were smart enough to throw his cell phone away.
Yes, that is smart. But even though they threw his cell phone away, here come Kaito and Sugiura.
We hacked the system.
Because Tsukumo's super good at like hacking and watched security camera footage, and was able to pinpoint his location. And then the fight starts, and Yagami, like, he's still beat to shit, but he's like kind of back up and standing.
I'm gonna kick their ass.
Yeah, you fight a bunch of people, and fucking Akatsu takes out a chainsaw. And
about the chainsaw.
Yeah, so the QTEs, I mentioned that they were different. These have stick movements in them.
They do. I didn't like that.
Kept fucking me up, and then I realized you can use the D-pad, and it makes it 1,000 times easier.
You could use the fucking what? Fuck.
Yes, because I kept on pushing the stick too much, and then I'm like, you get to this one part later on where you're fighting the detective, and he kept on killing me. And I looked it up. Yes, and I looked it up, and you can use the D-pad, and so I started using the D-pad. I'm like, this became 1,000 times easier. But yeah, Yagami fights him with a folding chair.
And just breaks the chainsaw with it.
Yeah, fucking takes him out.
So what I like, a little attention to detail, is you can't use any healing items in that entire fucking fight because you don't have a phone.
That's a good point. That's also why there's a bunch of healing on the ground.
Yeah.
Anyway, they escape. They run back to Sawa Sensei's apartment, and she's been murdered.
She's been stabbed by Soma.
Yeah. And that's that's that chapter. And then next, like, they're trying to figure out, okay, we need to figure out what happened to Sawa Sensei. Mm-hmm. They steal her yearbook.
Oh yeah, they steal from the fucking crime scene. Should we be doing that? We have to.
Yeah, because it seems like people up top the chain are trying to suppress information.
What was it? The Department of Security or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. Public security.
Public security.
There's like whispers of, maybe public security's not acting on the up and up.
It's a little weird. Why would they do that?
Yeah, and now it's like, okay, RK, they're looking for Kuwana for some reason. Mm-hmm. And so, they need to start trying to find Kuwana, see what's going on. And they end up finding a flash drive in his apartment.
It was Randy Pitchford's porn he left at medieval times.
Which they found the flash drive because it's like, well, Kuwana, he vapes.
He's a vape.
So they found a lighter. It's like, this lighter's weird.
I like how that was a fucking plot point earlier when they first meet him. He's like, those e-cigarettes even do anything? It's like, don't worry about it.
This game teaches you good morals, like don't trust people that vape.
Vape Nation.
So they find that, and on this flash drive was the footage of
Randy Pitchford leaving his porn at medieval times.
Yeah, it was a magic trick. He was gonna analyze it. No, it was Shinji Kawai bullying a student who was Sawa Sensei's former classmate who tried to commit suicide and ended up in a coma.
For 13
and who's still in a coma. Yeah, 13
Whose
years
mother
ago. Is
the Prime Minister.
No, she's the Vice Ministry of Health.
That's what it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, they're trying to track it down, and they find out that, well, Kuwana, his uncle, was running a bar. So they go to the bar, and Soma's there to try and ambush him, stabs Kaito in the gut, and then you have to fight him.
Look, the fucking cutscene after that fight really fucking gets me. Because he can just fucking stab Yagami, but he still fucking picks up the phone.
Yeah.
And he's like, you need to leave or I'm going to call the cops. And someone's like, okay. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah. Then he's like, meet me at the Survive bar.
I know that bar.
Yeah, I know that bar too. I like how you go to the owner, doesn't say anything.
Yeah, you just can't interact.
He just stares at you.
The fucking map still shows you can go up the stairs, but you can't. It's just a wall there.
Yeah. So yeah, you go meet with Kuwana's uncle, who was a former Yakuza. It's like you figure out that Kuwana, his real name is Kitakata. He's been using an alias.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does sound a little familiar. But yeah, so he's going back to the detective agency Yokohama 99, and he encounters Tesso again. It's like, oh, you've been bringing these assholes in here. I'm gonna fight you.
Mm-hmm.
And so you fight him, and then you have to convince him. It's like, no, these aren't like my guys. They're trying to get me too.
Okay, I'll believe you.
Yeah, and then Tessa's like, well, me and you, we're bros now.
That you gotta call me Aniki.
You gotta call me Aniki. No one will fight us. Or no one will fight you. Anyway, so the USB drive, shows Kawai bullying Mitsuru. And they were, trying to look up any links to Kuwana.
Mm-hmm.
And, they were looking at it, and they find out that, Kuwana, whose real name is Kitakata, was the teacher of Mitsuru, the student that was bullied.
The twist.
Yeah, it's a twist.
The twist.
And so then Sugiura and Yagami are like, well, let's go back to Mamiya's apartment. She's like, she was the victim of the groping case. And they mention Sawa, and they end up getting some information out of her.
Because they blackmailed her with information.
Yes, because she was one of the people on the bullying video bullying Mitsuru. Turns out she's been blackmailed the last few years by Kuwana, because his whole thing is he wants to get revenge on bullies.
He's gonna bully the bullies.
He's been murdering bullies, And because he has been blackmailing his former students that were bullying the kid, they have to do everything that he says, or else he'll send out footage and ruin their lives. And also, he has like footage of them kidnapping Kawhi, and he's also a photo of his dead body.
He's keeping his body in cryogenic next to Walt Disney.
Yeah, right next to Walt Disney. You know, they're right next to each other.
Right next to each other.
Yeah, and so, you know, they figured out, okay, this is what's going on. This is what he's doing. And then Kawana calls Yagami, is like, hey, go back to the Yagami Detective Agency alone.
Okay.
And then basically it turns into them trying to, you know, track down Kawana, trying to, you know, figure out what's going on, like, because for some reason RK is still after Kawana, and he has no idea why. And then he chases down Kawana, and the former students are there. They try to take down Yagami, which he recognizes as one of them, as one of the students that was like the former students that was looking at the murder scene.
Did we bring up how they fucking kidnapped and beat up Busted Faces Yokohama 99 people?
Did we who?
So whatever.
Yeah, they showed up in the stupid masks and like broke Tsukuma's finger.
Yeah, they hit what's his face in the back of the head.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That did happen.
That happened. It was them the whole time.
Yeah. But anyway, So he takes photos of, like, all the students' faces as an attempt to counter blackmail them.
Blackmail with a blackmail.
And, you know, they try to get more information out of Ehara, but he's still not really talking. And Sari, with the Genda Law Office, decides she's going to still proceed with the appeal, still try to push it through. And there's still...
We have to fucking talk about how fucking Yagami, like, they went to prison, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I clearly know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he was being very coy with them.
And then Yagami lets shit slip. He's like, you ain't got shit.
Yeah. But, so, you know, they're trying to, you know, still figure out what the hell's going on. And, like, with RK, like, why is RK still after them? And...
how is this related to public security?
Yeah, like, public security, something seems to be going on with them. And then they put up that, Kawana is, wanted. Like, Kawana's now being searched for by the police. For Sawa Sensei's murder.
Yes. Someone from public security forced that through. But who? Yeah. And so, Yagami tries talking to one of the detectives and is like, hey, what's going on? Why wasn't there security footage of any of the RK guys at the apartment complex? And this is when you fight Watanabe. And it has the really hard QTE that killed me like 5 times in a row. Yeah, because you gotta do it like just right, or else he just throws you over and you drown.
Yeah.
Because Yagami doesn't know how to swim, apparently.
Yeah, that is pretty funny, but at least it finally made me learn how to use the D-pad.
I wish I knew you could use the D-pad. It would make things a lot easier.
Yeah. So they end up finding out that one of the things that happened is that RK might be being kept together by public security because they want to have some information coming in from a criminal network now that the Tojo clan is gone.
Because of good old Daigo, who did something right for once in his life.
Yeah, Daigo finally did something right.
That marshmallow motherfucker.
Oh, Fucking Daigo.
Fucking Daigo.
But yeah, they end up... the reason why Sawa was targeted was because she had a connection that was traced back to Kawana.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's why she ended up being killed. And what they're trying to figure out is, like, is public security tapping this... before that, it's probably revealed that Soma is most likely a part of public security.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's kind of, like, working as, like, a double agent. And they end up finding out that the Vice Ministry of Health, her phone has been tapped because they use kind of a convoluted method of taping two phones together.
That was fucking stupid.
It is stupid, but it's pretty good. Yep, here we go. There, okay. Alright, yeah. I'm just going through the wiki, making sure I get all the plot points. Because this plot is kind of complicated.
Yes.
Yeah, so Yagami's like, well, maybe he can convince the Vice Ministry of Health to turn herself in. Because if she did that, then it would give the police a reason to hunt Soma.
Mm-hmm.
And all that. And so he talks to her in a cab and tries to convince her, but, she doesn't seem very enthusiastic about the idea.
Can you let me out, please?
Right. And then, she's going back and, like, watching over her son, and someone from public security comes to visit her.
Fucking...
Bando.
Bando, that's right. That's how I remember, because I thought his name was Brando for a second. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, you saying Dado made me remember. There's something about Yakuza 7 we forgot to talk about.
Yes.
Was when Adachi was like, yeah, I have an old detective friend that can help us, and it's fucking Date.
Date.
I was like, really? Alright. What are you doing here?
I'm old, I don't understand technology.
Yeah. And so then they need to track down Akatsu because they need to find Soma. So this is where you play as Sayori again.
You get to dress up one more time.
Yeah, you can dress up one more time and try to figure it out. And I like how both of her co-workers show up, Genda and Hoshino.
Oh yeah, at the cabaret club.
Yeah, which that's a pretty funny scene. But she ends up being so popular that Akatsu's like, oh, I want to meet with her. And so you go there, you figure out what's going on, and then one of the members is like, hey, I know who this is. Like, she works with this, like, law office. And so she's found out pretty easily, but then the crew comes in.
The boys show up.
Yeah, Higashi, Kaito, and Yagami. And you fight Akatsu again. And they're talking about, like, oh, yeah, maybe someone's a part of public security. And then two police come in and just start shooting at him.
Oh, you've got the mention. He's like, oh, fuck if he is. This whole place is tapped. And that's when the police show up.
Yeah, they show up and kill him.
Yes.
Yeah. So then, like, the next chapter, trying to figure out, what's going on. They fill in all the law people, trying to figure out, like, what's going on with public security and all that. And you find out that, like, Soma, he was a part of the Tojo clan for like 10 years. He was a part of them for a long time. They try to meet, like, his... Mm-hmm.
Yes. But he also knew when to get out every time something happened.
Yeah, and he was really good at telling whenever people lie.
Wonder why that was.
It's like, well, if he worked with public security, he'd probably be good at telling who a liar is, I guess.
Also tapping people's phones.
Yes. So yeah, you go to meet with this old boss, trying to see if there's, like, anything, if, like, hey, you remember anything?
They don't even see me for New Year's.
Yeah. So then they did get word that, hey, Arcade might be raiding this place. It's like a gambling den you go to early on in the game.
Yeah, the gambling den from the introduction chapter. Fucking you get hired to track this boyfriend, and he's a scumbag stealing money.
Yeah. You get this cutscene where Ministry of Health Kusamoto, she's getting ready to call Yagami to turn herself in. She wants to admit to the killing of Kawai and that Kitakata was her accomplice. But just whenever Banda was going to convince her, her son wakes up.
Otosa.
From his 13-year coma.
He's really shocked that he's now 30.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're still trying to figure out leads on Kawana. Trying to figure out what's going on. He says that Kawana's he's justifying his motives. He said he's the only one tackling the bullying issue. He wants to show the bullies the consequences of their actions.
This is the part where I had a problem, because he gives this whole speech about how it's people shoot a film about this, but then everyone just forgets about it. So what's the point of talking about it in fiction? I'm like, wait a minute, it's just this fucking meta bullshit. It's like the game's self-aware, talking about bullying won't stop it, but here we are.
Right.
I didn't like that. That bothered me.
I don't know. I was fine with it. I didn't have much of a problem with it.
It bothered me. Again, I was also still very upset with the Robotics Club.
The Robotics Club really dragged it all down.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah, but Yagami, he brings up how he doesn't want cases like the case that's mentioned in the first game where he got someone off, and then someone ended up dying in the crossfire
because he was supposed to be guilty, but wasn't.
Yeah, and so they go meet on a boat, and Kawana's talking with Yagami and gives him a little necklace with Ehara's son inside of it. And then they end up, Ark ends up tracking them down, and Kawana blows up the boat to get away.
It was a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, we didn't talk about the cameo scene.
The cameo scene?
In Chinatown.
Oh yeah, fucking Zhao is there, and he's just making food.
Doesn't say anything.
Yeah. Tesso mentions him by name, but it's alright. Just not gonna mention it at all? It's the only Yakuza character that's shown up in a Judgment game.
Nope. Oh wow, you do make good food.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, so we get to the final chapter, and Yagami decides he's going to join Sayori in court to try and overturn Ehara's verdict. And in that locket that he got from Kawana, they found a worm memory card. Write only read many. Yeah, write only read many, which is what they use for crime scene photos. You can only write to it. You can't delete anything on the memory card.
It's just that.
Yeah, so they go to try to defend, this guy in court, and he ends up admitting to killing him.
Yes.
Yeah, that ends up happening, and end up defending him in court, and then Kawana, he released a photo of Kawai's frozen body on the internet. And so, okay, we're going to try and track him down. And then you get to go to the final section of the game, the big finale section.
That's pretty hype, I ain't gonna lie.
It's probably my favorite finale section they've done on one of these games. It's really fucking good.
About that? I mean,
I don't know. It's really good. It's Yagami, Sugiura, Kaito, and Higashi. Higashi's only there because he's bored and he wants to help them out.
I mean, Yakuza 4, as dumb as it was, had a pretty hype scene of them all in suits.
Oh, it did. Yakuza 4 is pretty good too. But yeah, so you get there, you have to fight 100 dudes out in the parking lot. Which, here's what happened to me. So I was fighting them and everything, and I had one left. He was a guy with a gun, and he shot and killed me.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I have to redo it. There are some pretty good heat moves in this game. One of them I ended up getting in this is whenever you're fighting with someone, you throw them a soda.
Yeah, and then they drink it, and then they just uppercut.
Yeah, or no, both Yagami and them kick them.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, one in the head, one in the legs.
Yes.
And this is a really good final segment. The forklift part is fantastic.
Yes.
Where they all get on a forklift and ram into a door. To chase after them, and at the end of this really long section, it's it's super long too. They end up finding Soma and them, and Yagami goes to fight Soma. He's escaped into a freezer.
Yes.
And something that I realized, the box art for the game,
yes,
that's him opening the freezer.
Oh, fuck.
I realized that, and I'm like, oh, this box art looks kind of bad is actually pretty good.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, that works.
I'm like, yeah, you could have made it look a little better, but, whatever, it's fine. You fight Soma in there, and it's a pretty good scene. Like, the stuff he says to Soma, it's like, when you wake up, you're no longer going to be in the darkness.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good. Then the real final boss, because before they could take the body out, Kawana's like, I rigged a bomb to this body to explode if you open it anymore. Because his big plan was that he was going to blow up Soma and all of them, along with the body. So you fight Kawana, and it's a really good final boss. I like it a lot. Another thing, I mentioned a little bit earlier, this game has really good music.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I really liked all the battle themes that were there. So they take out Soma, and they have to let Soma go. Not Soma, Kawana.
Yes.
And they have to let Kawana go, because if they brought him in, then they would just arrest him for the death of Sawa Sensei, instead of everyone else that he killed.
Yes.
And yeah, it skips ahead a bit. Ihara got arrested for Mikashiba's murder.
Yes.
And Kusamoto, the vice ministry, was arrested for Kawai's murder. Both decided to fully cooperate. Yeah, she admits to it.
And her son's like, I'ma walk on my own 2 feet.
Yeah, that was a really good scene. And they're kind of like Yagami, like, he's in his detective agency, kind of reminiscing when they last saw Kawana at the warehouse. And there's a news report saying they received an anonymous tip of 5 murder victims' bodies. And I guess he was keeping them all in freezers or something.
Yeah.
That part's a little weird and unclear.
Blackmail.
Yeah, and the credits roll, and like the previous game, it's the credits are in Yagami's office.
If you decorated the office, you can see the decorations.
Yeah, that's a nice touch. They're all eating sushi, and they're fighting over the last piece, and then the cat steals it.
Just like last time.
Yeah. And yeah, that's Lost Judgment. Overall, I really liked it. Like I said, it's probably in my top 3 as well.
It's towards the bottom for me.
It's at the bottom for you, really?
It's with Yakuza 3. Fuck you, Robotics Club.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't do it all of the school stories, but yeah, overall, I really like the plot. I think the mystery's really good.
Like, it's alright. I stopped having fun with the Robotics Club, and everything just
Yeah, that was kind of the downward spiral.
Yeah. And I'm not the only person.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people molding about it.
It's really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, overall I really liked it. I hope that they're able to continue Judgment some way.
Kaito.
I guess, yeah, make Kaido the main character, I guess.
Just Yagami's off doing forward. Yagami goes to America.
I was about to say Yagami goes to America. He's like, Kaito, I gotta go.
I gotta go investigate why this Japanese police officer never returned.
They found her body in a national park. Oh, God, that would be fucked up.
Kaido's like, okay, I'll run the business.
Didn't they say they want to set a Yakuza game in America at some point?
Did they?
I think they did. It would be really difficult because all the enemies would have guns.
Yeah?
It would kind of suck.
I'm trying to think. How would they even handle that?
I don't know, but that idea of Yagami coming to investigate the death of a Japanese police officer who never returned to Japan... That would be like twisting the knife.
Yeah.
Ugh. God.
I mean, just trying to think of how they would like, look, it's fine. They'll just set it in a Chinatown, so everyone will have swords and knives and kung fu sticks. Problem solved. You're welcome.
I guess that could work.
I figured it out. Sega, hire me. Please don't. I haven't had no ideas.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, overall I really liked the game. Like, I was very happy with the gameplay and the story and the cast. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
The fucking Robotics Club just ruined everything.
Yeah, it sounds like the Robotics Club caused your downward spiral.
I stopped having fun.
Yeah.
I was just very jaded and upset.
We gotta blame it all on the Robotics Club.
Fucking Robotics Club, you fucking pieces of shit.
Robotics Club ruined everything.
Yes.
Yeah, like I said, overall, I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And you think it's not that great?
Thanks, Robotics Club.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't think we needed a sequel to Judgment anyways.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because, like, the original one felt like a one-off title.
Yeah. It's why I thought, this game will probably be fine, and then the Robotics Club happened.
The Robotics Club happened and everything got worse.
It's fucking Robotics Club. Can go fucking die in a fire. Those Japanese high school students. Oh, we didn't talk about the bullying subplot, the main plot about how the basketball club and how they learn to stop being bullies.
I like how at the end they all join in to help Yagami get away from the cops.
That too.
I thought that was pretty good, but yeah, it was
the cops trying to touch my butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, I did too. Yeah, but overall, like, really good game. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, Robotics Club.
I'm excited to see what the next game is. It's probably gonna be Yakuza 8.
Kaido's Magical Adventures. Or Kaido.
Yeah.
Kaido's gonna be the main character. It's just gonna be Yakuza with Kiryu, but it's just Kaido.
That would be weird. Like I said, I think them Yagami getting into a car accident is probably the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, yep, that's both of these games. We've been going for almost 3 hours.
We have. By he means him. I just kind of been here out of it.
My fucking throat hurts.
I just let Brit talk. I was like, I'm too tired for this.
I'm like, I have a better memory than you, but I've recently went through both of them.
I also had that dank burrito.
Yeah, oh yeah, you were talking about before recording the fucking dank burrito.
Fucking, I just ordered a burrito off DoorDash. And the guy clearly was fucking blazing it when he dropped off my burrito, because fucking... I still ate it. I paid money for that burrito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this podcast, we learned Robotics Club is bad and don't eat dank burritos.
I really want that to be the podcast title, so it makes no sense until this point.
All right, good idea. That's where we'll end it.
Not the dank burrito.